Hey guys, Roy Plays here, and today I'm going to show you guys my entire manga and anime collection. So yeah, I originally started collecting when I was a kid, and yeah, I seriously started collecting last year, and yeah, it's been really cool seeing my collection grow. But yeah, I'm going to start on the very left here with My Hero Academia. We got 1 through 7, and yeah, I like the plot of this. You know, like the main character doesn't have any power, so he's like trying to attain a power, and like there's like superheroes kind of like fighting for the spotlight. And yeah, I like the character of All Might. Like, he's really funny. How he's like this big, bulky guy on the outside. On the inside, he's like this really scrawny guy. And yeah, it just seems like it's turning out to be a really awesome series. Yeah, moving on, we got Food Wars 1 to 16. And yeah, the basic plot of this is there's this guy named Soma. He runs this diner with his dad. And he gets sent off to this really competitive cooking school. And yeah, it's just like really entertaining seeing him battle against other students, because like students can challenge each other at any time. And yeah, the school is like pretty crazy. Like, you can fail out of it like super quick. And yeah, like the food is like super appetizing. Like, I always feel like I need a snack whenever I read or watch it. And yeah, like the reactions are so over the top and hilarious. Like, I was literally laughing the first whole episode. It was so ridiculous. But yeah, I think I definitely toned that stuff down, but yeah, still pretty funny. But yeah, I think you actually get real recipes in here, so yeah, you can actually cook this stuff if you really wanted to. But yeah, I think actually season 3 got announced for this fall, so that'll be awesome because I love the anime for sure. But yeah, moving on, we got Haikyuu 1 and 9, and yeah, we were getting these like every month. But yeah, this is definitely by far my favorite sports series. But yeah, I love the dynamic between like Shoyo and Tobio, and how like each of the Karasuno teammates is on the spines here. But yeah, Haikyuu is like so good on characters that you often feel for the opposing team. And yeah, I remember like at the end of like season 2, like super intense. And yeah, like literally on the edge of my seat. But yeah, definitely love Haikyuu, and yeah, that's it for this shelf, so now move on to the next. Alright, so moving right along onto the next part of the shelf here, we got Claymore at the top. And yeah, in this there's like these creatures called Yoma, and they basically can like transform to look like humans. And there's these Claymore fighters that can basically detect them, and when this happens, their eyes, which are normally silver, turn gold. And yeah, the main protagonist, her name is Claire, and she is a Claymore. And yeah, it's just like really cool, like following Claire around, and like the anime has like great action and music, and yeah, it's just an awesome anime. But yeah, moving on, we got Hunter x Hunter, and yeah, this is a fantastic anime, like definitely one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, it's really fun, like following Gon around, you know, like him trying to find his dad and like going to this Hunter exam. And yeah, Hunter x Hunter definitely has some of the best writing in shonen for sure. And yeah, it's such a cool world, you know, with like really cool powers, really ominous villains, and yeah, just an amazing manga and show. Yeah, moving on, we got Bleach, and this is one of my favorites from childhood. And yeah, remember like Bleach having such a strong start, you know, of like Ichigo trying to rescue Rukia from the Soul Society. And yeah, it has killer music and like action, and the art and the manga is like fantastic. But yeah, absolutely love Bleach. Yeah, moving on, we got Attack on Titan season 1, episodes 1 to 25, and yeah, I think season 3 actually just recently got announced. But yeah, I'm actually waiting until the manga finishes to pick up the series. So yeah. Yeah, moving on, we got Cowboy Bebop the complete series. And yeah, this is a classic from the 90s. And yeah, if there's any show to recommend, I'd definitely recommend this, because it's a really amazing show. Yeah, moving on, we got Noragami seasons 1 and 2. And yeah, the main character, Yato, it's like really funny because like he's this god who like doesn't have a shrine, doesn't have any followers, so he's trying to obtain that, and like he writes his number like on buildings and stuff. And yeah, he has like a catchphrase. He's like, "Yato, deliver God here," and yeah, it's just like really interesting because like there's like gods and god servants, and yeah, it's just a really funny show, and the art in the manga is like fantastic. But yeah, has like great visuals and killer music as well. Yeah, absolute Noragami. Yeah, moving down we got Death Note, the Megaton edition, and yeah, this is another classic. Like if you're ever getting into anime, I would definitely recommend checking out Death Note. Yeah, has such a cool like premise, with like light and L, good versus bad, bad versus evil, who's right, who's wrong. Yeah, moving down we got everything Full Metal Alchemist, and we're gonna start off with the 2003 series, which is episodes 1 to 51. And yeah, it was kind of interesting with this because they actually ended up catching up to the manga, which kind of turned into the movie Conqueror of Shambhala. Yeah, the next thing we have here is Brotherhood, and yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite animes. Like, the world is like so well realized in FMA, and it has like such likable characters, like Ed and Al, and yeah, Brotherhood is awesome because it sticks really closely to the manga, so it has like great start, great finish, and yeah, it's just one of the best. But yeah, there also was a spin-off movie which was The Sacred Star of Milos, so yeah. Yeah, moving to the right here we have Orange, the complete collection, and yeah, in this there was a girl named Naho, and basically she gets this letter from herself 10 years in the future, and it's basically warning her about this kid named Kakeru in her class, and yeah, it's kind of her dealing with the letter, trying to save this kid and, go about her life basically. And yeah, I really like the anime for this, like it's really enjoyable, and yeah, I really like the character of Sua, like he's a really nice guy, and yeah, I think we're actually getting a movie for Orange, so that'll be awesome because I definitely would love to get more Orange. Yeah, moving to the right here, we got Kuroko's Basketball, and we got 1 to 6, and yeah, we're getting these in omnibus form. But yeah, in this, there's like this team of prodigies, and middle school they kind of split off, and high school they kind of like form their own teams, and yeah, it's just really cool seeing them clash and like compete because like they each have like their own powers. Like Kuroko, the main character, for example, he can pass really well, and like Kisuke can like shoot really well, and yeah, it's just really cool like seeing them compete. And yeah, moving on, we got Tokyo Ghoul, we got 1 to 10, and yeah, I think we're actually getting pretty close to Re. Yeah, from what I've read so far, like the art is fantastic, and it's like really cool seeing like the main character deal with, like trying to like keep his human side while this ghoul is like taking him over. But yeah, that's it for this shelf, so now move on to the next. Alright, so moving on to the next shelf here, we got JoJo in the top left. And yeah, it's kind of like where it all started, man, with like Jonathan Joestar and like Dio. And yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because I got like a free trial to Crunchyroll, and like JoJo was like one of the first things I checked out, and like I haven't stopped reading and watching since. But yeah, I also have part 3 there, and yes, I think it's the first time you actually get stands in JoJo, which is really cool. And, like Joseph Joestar is back, and they're like going at it with Dio again, and yeah, JoJo's just awesome, and like these hardcovers are so dope, like look beautiful on the shelf, like come with like awesome color pages, and yeah, I cannot wait to continue reading and watching JoJo. Yeah, moving on, we got Yu Yu Hakusho 1 to 19, and yeah, this is the complete series, and yeah, if it's anything like near as good as Hunter x Hunter, like it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, moving on, we got 1 to 17 of Noragami, so it kind of goes down to the second shelf there. But yeah, like the covers look so awesome for Noragami, and like I kind of talked about before, but like it's just like funny with like Yato and like Yukine and like Hiyori and like all these different gods, like Kufko and Daikoku, and yeah, I just absolutely love Noragami. Like the art is amazing, like the show, like it's so funny, and yeah, just love Noragami. The next thing we got down here on the second shelf is One Punch Man, and it's 1 through 11, and yeah, it's funny how like Saitama can like just destroy anyone in like one punch, and like his android sidekick like is following him around like trying to get him to, have him spill his secrets like of how to get strong, and like It's funny like when Saitama was just like, I do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 jumping jacks, and then he was just like, that's just normal exercise. It's really funny, but yeah, the art is awesome in One Punch Man, the action too, and yeah. Next thing we got here is Seven Deadly Sins 1 to 19, and yeah, really cool, kind of like medieval, but it has like knights, and there's like these sins that get blamed for this horrible thing that happens in the kingdom, and yeah, it's cool because like the sins are all different. Like Dian's like she's a giant, Ban's like this guy you can't kill, and yeah, I think I first watched it on Netflix, so hopefully we get season 2 soon. But yeah, love Seven Deadly Sins, and yeah, it's so awesome how like the spine is connected, like kind of how like Dragon Ball is, and yeah, it looks super awesome on the shelf. But yeah, moving on, we got 1 to 5 of Berserk, and yeah, I think I got this like during a Dark Horse comic sale, and yeah, like the art is like top notch for Berserk, and I hear like it gets even better, which is awesome. And like with the panels, like it's so dark, but there's like so much detail, and like with Berserk, it's like really cool, and like I really like the dynamic between like Puck and Guts, and it's just like a crazy adventure that you're going on, and yeah, Berserk is just dope. But yeah, moving on, we have another volume of Kuroko, and a 7 and 8, and then we got Blue Exorcist Volume 1, and yeah, that's a series like I want to get all of it, just waiting for a sale. And then you got Dragon Ball Z Volume 1. Definitely need to get all that because that's like the main thing that I was into as a kid. And then we got Your Lie in April Volume 1. And yeah, love the anime for that. And then we got Fire Force Volume 1. And yeah, I think that's by the creator of the Soul Eater. Noticers I want to check out. But yeah, there's some manga actually behind this manga, so I'm going to bring that forward and then we can show that off next. Alright, so yeah, I brought the manga forward here. So yeah, we have all of Hunter x Hunter is out right now. So yeah, we have 1 all the way to 33. And yeah, this is definitely one of my all-time favorite series for sure. And yeah, it has like such clever writing, like such fun characters like Gon, Killua, Kurapika, Leorio. And yeah, definitely some like really awesome arcs, like the Phantom Troop arc. And like with Crollo, like really cool villains like that, and yeah, really cool powers, like Nen, and yeah, just a really interesting world. Like it's really smart, and yeah, like all the characters in it, and yeah, it's so awesome that like Togashi is back writing new chapters now, and yeah, hopefully we just get a bunch of new volumes in the future for sure. Yeah, moving on, we have JoJo Part 2 and its battle tendencies. And yeah, I think it's the first time you actually see Joseph Joestar. And yeah, I think this is when they're kind of training with Lisa to go against the Pillarmen. But yeah, I can spot Caesar Zappelli on Volume 3 there, and then we got Cars Volume 4. But yeah, it's so cool with these JoJonians because you get like color pages and whatnot. And yeah, I hear the art actually gets better as time progresses through JoJo. That's awesome because I kind of feel like each JoJo part kind of becomes my new favorite part. But yeah, definitely excited for when we get to Part 4 in the manga. But yeah, moving on, we got Tokugawa 11, and yeah, that's it for this shelf. So now we can move on to the next. Alright, so moving right along the next shelf here, we have my old collection. So yeah, we got Bleach 1, we got Naruto, and then we got a couple random Volume 1s. And then we get all my Shonen Jumps, and yeah, I think it starts from like 2004, and kind of goes all the way to 2012. But yeah, I actually won a lot of these. I think it was like 72 of them, and yeah, I got them for like a really amazing deal. And yeah, they look awesome together, and like it was so cool having it as a kid because like they come with like color pages, and like manga looks awesome big, like action looks great, and yeah, it came with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and like it just introduced me to like a lot of great series, and yeah, it was just really cool having. But yeah, I might make an updated Shonen Jump collection video just going through each of them and showing off the coolest stuff, kind of like how I did before. But yeah, that's it for this shelf. Now we can move on to the next. Alright, so moving right along the very last part here, we have my box sets. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it took a bit to like figure out exactly where to put these. But yeah, they definitely look awesome together. And yeah, it's great with box sets because you often get entire series in one go. Like we got Fullmetal Alchemist, we got Claymore, we got Rosario Vampire, we got like classics, we got Bleach, Naruto. And then I have to say by far my favorite would have to be the One Piece box sets. But yeah, well, my box sets definitely want to get more in the future and get more manga and anime. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my very first collection video, and yeah, I'll probably make one in like a year or so. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until next time. Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'll be showing my manga collection for the year of 2018. So yeah, let's start off with the animes. We have Noragami Seasons 1 and 2. Awesome series with awesome music, funny main character with Yato. And then we got Hunter x Hunter. We got Seasons 1 through 3. Not Season 1 through 3, but Collections 1 through 3. And this is definitely my favorite anime. It's done by Madhouse. The animation's awesome, like the story is awesome. Awesome characters, really good writing. Love Hunter x Hunter. By the way, I have all the manga, which I'll show in a little bit. And next up we have is Bleach. We got 1, 2, and 4. Love Bleach Classic. And yeah, I need to get set 3. This is like completely remastered from the get-go, and during the Soul Society arc, and then on. And then next we have is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the Blu-rays. And these are pretty expensive now. I'm glad I was able to get mine for the prices that I did get them when they were available. I know you can watch it on Crunchyroll now, so that's at least good. Or you could at one point. But FMA is awesome, definitely my top 5 favorite anime of all time. Yeah, Brotherhood is super awesome. I actually met the guy who voices Vic at Comic-Con. That's awesome. So moving on, here we have Cowboy Bebop, classic from the 90s. Great music, awesome, amazing intro. And then we got Attack on Titan Season 1, and then we got Claymore. And Claymore is kind of like an action adventure with these like evil monsters, and then there's like Claire, who's the female protagonist, which is really cool seeing that. And then down here we have Yu Hakusho 1 and 19. And yeah, so that's all completed. That was Togashi's first series, and then next we got is Hunter x Hunter 1 all the way to 33, and then we have my Replica Banpresto figure that I got, which is awesome. He had like his chain, his red eyes. And Hunter x Hunter has like amazing writing, really fun covers for these. Really interesting with Ganyu trying to find his dad. I like the little video game arc that they had, and the Phantom Troop arc was amazing. So yeah, and I haven't seen all the anime, so I definitely should continue watching that. So then we got is Dragon Ball Super 1 and 2. And I've seen a little bit of the anime, very entertaining for sure. I know that got pretty popular when that was going on. A lot of people talking about that on Twitter. And then we got Dragon Ball Z, the very first Vizbig. I think what I want to do is get the smaller versions of all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball was what got me into manga and anime when I was in preschool. So I kind of owe it all to Dragon Ball and Akira for me getting into manga and anime. So yeah, I definitely drew a bunch of Dragon Ball when I was a kid, for sure. And then we're going to move on. So over here we have Bleach. And then I got a Bleach poster right there, kind of hiding behind my dresser that I got from Comic-Con. And yeah, we got the first box set, and the third box set is coming in November, so that's gonna be awesome. And then we got Death Note, the Megaton edition. But obviously, this is during the Soul Society arc, one of the best arcs of all time for sure. And then we got Blue Extras 1 all the way to 18. Awesome covers, very well done. And I love all the extra stuff you get in these. This is about like a kid who's the son of Satan and he becomes an exorcist, goes to exorcist school. So that's pretty cool concept right there. I think there's 2 seasons of the anime right now. So yeah. And then moving on, we got Haikyuu 1 to 21. So that is all I have. I'm not sure where volume 21 is. It should be around here somewhere. But oh yeah, if you're wondering where I get these bags, I get them on Amazon. If you just search manga bags, you should be able to find them. They come with 100 each, so it's pretty nice if you want to keep your manga fresh. We have Haikyuu 1 to 21, like I said. And this is an awesome shonen. I wasn't sure about it at first, with like the volleyball and whatnot, but I got into it, and it's definitely my favorite sports series. It's really awesome with characters, like so much so that you often feel for the other team. So it makes it interesting watching during matches, you know, like who you're really rooting for is that good with characters. And the anime is awesome, definitely in my top 5, for sure. And it's been awesome getting monthly releases for Haikyuu, definitely. And then moving down here we got One Piece, 46, all the way 70, and then I got one of the newest volumes, 85, and I think that's starting the Whole Cake Island arc. And One Piece is awesome, my favorite shonen of all time, my favorite manga series of all time. It's not my favorite anime, but it is my favorite manga. And yeah, I've been drawing all the covers of One Piece, and that's been really fun. I can show you guys some in a little bit. And I'll be posting those quite often. So it's like these little speed art videos that I've been making. They're really fun. You see it done really quickly. And yeah, I'm using the same ink and nib that Oda uses to draw with. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, back onto One Piece. One Piece is awesome. You know, going to different islands, meeting all these different people. The spines are awesome for One Piece. And yeah, just a really bright world with tons of characters, cool powers, you know, with like the rubber powers and the devil fruit powers. And you know, we got some awesome movies that are for One Piece. And yeah, I just love One Piece, man, for sure. So we got Ace, which is a Banpresto figure. All my figures are by Banpresto, which are really cheap, but they're super affordable figures you can buy. So yeah, he looks pretty sweet. So does Luffy. I got this Luffy from a Loot anime a while back. So moving down here we have is Kuroko's Basketball 1 to 18 in omnibus form, and there is supposed to be a total of 15 of these omnibuses and 30 volumes in total for Kuroko. And Kuroko is a really fun sports series. It's not my favorite, but it is very entertaining watching these like superstar players kind of go head to head with each other in basketball. So it's really cool. And then moving on here we have My Hero Academia 1 through 11. And I've been making reviews for these, and you guys will see those eventually for the anime. And this is cool because like hero school, and like they're like learning, like training to become pro heroes. And that was like some pretty cool characters like Todoroki and Bakugo with his explosion powers, and Lita there with his like speed powers. Oh yeah, we got like a Eraserhead and a pretty big cast of heroes, and all these classes kind of competing against each other, trying to become a better hero. That's pretty awesome. So moving on here, we have One Punch Man 1 to 12, and this is an awesome series. It's very comedic for sure. Oh yeah, my hero is definitely comedic as well. And with the main protagonist, how he can just, One Punch Man can just like destroy anybody in one punch. And the art is awesome in One Punch Man for sure. And I know we're getting a Mob Psycho 100 manga, so we'll definitely be getting that. That's awesome. I love the anime for that. Super hilarious, of course. And then moving down here, we have Noragami 1 to 18, and this has beautiful art in it. And I love the matte covers for this for Noragami. And yeah, I love the character of Yato and like his friends Yukine and Hiyori. and it's kind of like a world of gods where like they clash with each other and fight over, you know, over power and whatnot. So I love Noragami, and all these different spines look awesome for sure. Alright, next up we have is Food Wars 1 to 24. I need 22 and 23. Other than that, I have them all. And this is awesome because it comes with actual recipes that you can cook. And in this, there's a kid named Soma who goes to this like super top-notch cooking school, and where you can get kicked out at any moment. You can like challenge students to a cook-off, and if they lose, like they get expelled or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen the anime, but I know there's like a total of 3 seasons of the anime, so that's pretty awesome. Love all the covers for these, and like the food is super appetizing. It makes you hungry just watching it. And yeah, I know the art is done digitally by the artist. That's pretty cool. And then moving down here, we have Seven Deadly Sins 1 to 23. And yeah, so the spines are actually all connected. We do one big picture, kind of like the Dragon Ball one. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I actually dressed up as Meliodas for Comic-Con, or FanX, now known as. And that was fun, and I think I'll be dressing up as him again for Halloween, which is coming right up. So, yeah, that's Seven Deadly Sins, and there should be a season 2 coming soon. I feel like it's been like that for a while now. And I know there was like a video game that came out for it. We got a video game that's coming out for My Hero as well. And yeah, and then over here, we got the art books. So we have Tokyo Ghoul Illustrations, Persona 5. And then we got Color Walk 2. So yeah, awesome having art books. The art in manga is like really good, so having art books for it is just like, it's so awesome because the art is just amazing in manga. So moving on over here, we have JoJo Part 3. We got 1 to 5 in the JoJoniums. And yeah, I think they have a total of 9 of these that are coming out. And then hopefully we'll get Part 4. I know Part 5 just got announced with a few trailers for the anime, and that's gonna be awesome because I love JoJo, and Part 4 was my favorite for sure. And then over here we have some Fullmetal Alchemist stuff. So we have the Sacred Sword of Milos, and we have the Conqueror of Shambhala, and then Fullmetal Alchemist, the original series. So I own everything Fullmetal Alchemist, and the manga as well. So you got 1 all the way to 27, and I love FMA. Definitely in my top 5 favorite series, for sure. And yeah, it was cool going to Vic's panel at Comic-Con, because he's the guy who voices Ed. I love FMA, like the world is so well realized in FMA. It feels real, has super likable characters, the story is condensed, there isn't like a bunch of filler, it kind of goes straight to the end. It gets like even more awesome as time goes on, for sure. And then back here we have Claymore, my Claymore box set. And yeah, that's an awesome shonen for sure. There's a lot of like monsters and like Claymore women fighters that like cut them down. It gets pretty interesting towards the end of Claymore for sure. Alright, moving on, down here we have all my shonen jumps. We have behind this monitor here, and more down there all the way going down. And yeah, I actually got a bunch of these during an eBay sale for a really cheap price. That was awesome because Shonen Jump isn't available in English print anymore. It was canceled, and it is available still in Japan, and they still make them in Japan, just not anywhere else. So yep, that's all my Shonen Jumps. And Shonen Jumps are awesome because you see the manga big, and these come with color pages, and the covers are awesome, and they're just kind of awesome thing happening here. Alright, and then moving outside my room here, we have JoJo Part 1 and Part 2. And yeah, we got Joseph Joestar and then Jonathan Joestar. And then we got Dio and Cars, so the 2 villains there. And JoJo is an awesome series, lovely openings for JoJo, definitely over the top with action and violence for sure. And yeah, I remember like watching all like 100 episodes that are available of all the different parts of JoJo, and that was a lot of fun. Next up we have is The Promised Neverland 1, and we have Dream and Sun. So that's fun. Fun series with a girl who like often changes her hairstyle and clothes. And then we have Orange, emotional series about saving this kid named, I think, Kakeru. and yeah, so that's complete. And then there was Orange Future Manga, which I also got. That's the only shoujo series I own. Oh yeah, and also Dream Sun. So yes, I have a few. Yep. And then we have is all Tokyo Ghoul 1 to 14, and then we got Tokyo Ghoul Re 1 and 2. So yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, awesome series for sure. And I know we're getting an anime for Tokyo Ghoul Re, so that's cool. And then next up is Golden Kamuy, and we got 1 and 2. And I know they just had an anime adaptation for that, so there isn't too many of us out yet, but yep, that's Golden Kamuy. And then we got Naruto box set 2, which is volumes 28 to 48. So yep, I'll just open this up, show you guys all the volumes. We got Naruto, and then Sasuke, that's awesome. Alright, moving on to the last part here, we have my One Piece box sets. So we got One Piece box set 1, show that. We got volumes 1 all the way to 23. And One Piece is my favorite manga series. It's so much fun, so much adventure. And the covers are awesome, they get better over time. Super colorful too. We got box set 1, that looks amazing. And I love the back of these too. Oh, there goes Zoro. Yep, Zoro came apart a little bit. I can show that in one sec. Alright, I have Zoro here now. Just in focus, okay. So yeah, I got this guy from Van Presto, and he is awesome. And then I also got this guy, same from Van Presto. And he is awesome as well. We got Luffy, his 20th anniversary robe. That looks dope. And these two figures are amazing. All the figures by Van Presto are really cheap and affordable, and they look awesome. And yeah, and I've been doing art for all the One Piece covers, as you can see. So here's a few that I did, and those will be going up as speed art videos. Hopefully you guys will check those out, because I'm going to be making them for every single volume of One Piece ever, so that'll be cool. Seeing this done in a minute or two really quickly is really fun to watch, so I encourage you guys to go check that out when those go up. So next up we got is One Piece box set 2, and that's 24 all the way to 45, and 46 is on my shelf. This normally comes with 46, so yep. And the One Piece box sets are awesome. They're super colorful, they look great, and One Piece is an amazing series. So we have like Skypiea, right, with Eno, or Eneru, whatever you call them, in whatever language, Japanese or English. And yeah, that's a really fun little arc where like they're going to Sky Island. And then there was a little mini arc, and that was the Foxy Back Pirates, where like they're challenging these pirates, going on these like races and just going against these pirates. It was really, really cool to see, for sure. And then we got Water 7. That's an amazing arc, all the way through Eni's lobby, with them trying to save Robin, and the emotional moment like with Usopp, and that's where you meet Frankie. A lot of awesome stuff that happens in a short amount of time. And that's kind of the thing for One Piece. It's like so many awesome events, so many places you're going to, and it's like bright, fun. You're meeting all these characters, going to different islands, and just having a blast the whole way through. So yeah, that's like why I love One Piece so much and why it's my favorite manga series. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my collection video. I'll be putting out art videos so you guys can watch, and there'll be new videos every Monday. So look forward to that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace. Hey guys, Ryan here. Today we'll be doing my manga collection for the year of 2019. So, I started collecting frequently back in 2017, and I made a yearly video of my manga collection ever since. So yeah, without further ado, enjoy! Alright, so we're going to move on to this shelf. We got Blue Exorcist, volumes 1 all the way down to 19. And this came out in 2011, I believe. And the main character, his name is Ren, and he's the son of Satan, and he wants to become an exorcist to defeat Satan. And he goes to exorcist school with his brother, who's a teacher there. And yeah, he has like these devil powers where he has like the sword and a tail, and he doesn't want his classmates to know that he's the son of Satan, so he has to keep that a secret. But the principal of the school knows. So yeah, I absolutely love the color pages that come with every one of these volumes, which is awesome, for sure. And there's 2 seasons to the anime. I can't wait till we get a 3rd season, because Blue Exorcist is awesome, and I love the extra stuff you get in these, like the extra chapters and bonuses and like information about the characters and whatnot. Really cool. Love Blue Exorcist. So next up we got is Haikyuu volumes 1 all the way down to 21. And this is all about teamwork and building up relationships, and it's really good on character development, and the action's great. And the main character, his name is Shoyo, and he's short but he can jump really high. And he starts off as rivals with this kid named Tobio, known as the Great King. And Shoyo and Tobio end up on the same team in high school, which is really funny and totally unexpected. And yeah, Tobio is an amazing setter, and they're a great duo for sure. And I absolutely love Haikyuu. It's my absolute favorite sports series. It's all about volleyball, of them competing against different schools, and yeah, I absolutely love it. And the action's done really well. It's drawn amazingly well. And yeah, we used to get this every month. I'm not sure if we still are, because I haven't caught up with the manga. But I know there was like a time skip later on that happens. So yeah, I'm interested to see how Haikyuu ends. I love this series so much. So next up we got is Ruby, and this is a YouTube anime show, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So next up we got is Seven Deadly Sins, volumes 1 all the way down to 34. And as you can see, there's a connected spine, just like Dragon Ball. So I can show that now. And yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is about the 7 deadly sins that get blamed for this horrible crime, and the Holy Knights are after them. And the main character, Meliodas, is the captain of the 7 deadly sins. And there's this girl named Princess Elizabeth who is searching out for the 7 deadly sins to help take out the Holy Knights. And there's Diane the Giant, Bon the Unkillable, King, Galder, Escanor, Merlin, all great characters. And yeah, it's really well drawn, the action's awesome, and I actually dressed up as Meliodas for Halloween. I can show that now, which is really fun. And yeah, there's 3 seasons to the anime. There was like an OVA that was like 4 episodes, and it's a Netflix original. And yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is great. I love the banter between Meliodas and Bon, and I actually got caught up in my November manga haul if you guys want to check that out with Seven Deadly Sins, because there was a Kodansha sale, buy 2 get 1 free, which is great. So yeah, moving on, we got One Punch Man volumes 1 to 6, 7 to 14. So I need to get caught up with that. I need to get caught up with a lot of series. I'm waiting for some sales. There's usually holiday sales that are going on, so I'll wait for that to pick up some more manga. But yeah, One Punch Man, the main character, his name is Saitama, and he can destroy anybody in one punch. And he fights some ferocious villains for sure. And he has a sidekick named Genos, and it's pretty funny. He's just like, how'd you get so strong? And he's just like, I did 100 push-ups, 100 jumping jacks, 100 sit-ups. And then he's just like, that's just normal basic exercise, which is really funny. And yeah, the art is amazing, done by Yusuke Murata, I believe. And yeah, One Punch Man is great. I hear that season 2 isn't so good with the animation, which is kind of unfortunate because season 1 was so well done. So hopefully it'll get better. Alright, so next up we got is Kuroko's Basketball Omnibuses volumes 1 all the way to 18. And there's 15 omnibuses, 30 volumes in total. And in this, there's this main character named Kuroko. And yeah, he's not noticeable. And he can pass really well. And yeah, there's this generation of miracles in junior high that are amazing at basketball. And in high school, they split off and form their separate teams. And they go head to head. And it's really interesting seeing them go against each other. Like, one can shoot really well, and one can copy moves. One's just an amazing all-around basketball player named Amine, I believe that's his name. And yeah, Kuroko Basketball is great, and I've seen all the anime for it, and yeah, I love Kuroko's Basketball. So next up we got is My Hero Academia, and we got my Deku figure, which I got for my birthday. We got volumes 1 all the way to 16, and then I have volume 19. And yeah, I've seen volume 20, and I love that cover so much. I definitely want to get caught up with My Hero Academia. I've been reading this manga, and I've been watching the show. Season 4 just premiered recently, so that's awesome. And yeah, My Hero Academia has such a big cast, and the powers are so diverse and different, and the villains are really interesting. And I like the character of Deku. All Might's cool. And yeah, and there's like Bakugo, Todoroki with his fire and ice powers. And yeah, My Hero Academia is awesome, and I definitely would recommend it. It's definitely one of the best ongoing shonens right now. Alright, so next up we got is Noragami, volumes 1 all the way to 20. And yeah, Noragami is about this main character who's the god named Yato. And he's trying to gain followers and get a shrine and be worshipped. And yeah, there's characters like Hiyori and other gods. And yeah, it's pretty funny, and the art is really well drawn. It's amazing. And the anime is awesome. Season 2 is like even better than season 1. And I can't wait till we get a season 3 for Noragami, because it's awesome. And it's funny, and I like all the characters. And it's great. Next we got is Food Wars volumes 1 all the way down to 24. So this just ended recently, and it's about a main character named Soma who runs this diner with his dad called Yukira Shop. And yeah, so he goes to this school where it's a culinary school, and kids compete against each other by doing shokugekis, where you have 3 judges and then they have cook-offs and they go against each other, and they have different demands, and if you like lose, you have to like be expelled or so on and so forth. And yeah, I really love this series. I really like the main character Soma and his dad, how they always like try and make the most disgusting dishes, even though they're like some of the best cooks for sure. And there's like Erina, who has the god tongue, who like rejects Soma at first, and even though his cooking is amazing, and the reactions to the food are super over the top, which is like funny to watch. And you get real recipes in Food Wars, which is awesome. So you can like actually cook this stuff yourself, and it's really interesting to watch because most of the food I've never seen. So yeah, it definitely makes you hungry watching or reading Food Wars, for sure. And there's like these awesome limited edition boxes for the anime, and yeah, they look great, and I definitely would want to pick up the anime for sure. And right now there's a 4th season, which is the last season. Alright, so moving on here, we got Yu Yu Hakusho, which is complete, volumes 1 all the way down to 19. And in this, the main character dies and becomes a ghost. And yeah, this is done by the same person who does Hunter x Hunter. And yeah, I have yet to read it, and I want to pick up the anime for it. I started watching it on Funimation, I believe. And yeah, I really want to jump into the series because it seems like it's a really well done series. And next up we got is Hunter x Hunter, which Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime series of all time. And the writing is like amazing. And I love all the characters like Gon, Killua. Speaking of, we got Kurapika, Lirio, and it has like amazing villains like Chrollo and Miriam. And the Chimera Ant arc is like my favorite arc. And there was like a video game arc, and the main character Gon is trying to find his dad, and he wants to become a hunter just like his dad. And Hunter x Hunter is just amazing. It has amazing villains, great characters, some of the best writing, and it's still ongoing. It goes on hiatus a lot, unfortunately, but it's an amazing series nonetheless. Alright, so we got Bleach, Box Set 1, Volumes 1 to 21, which is the Soul Society arc, and that's one of the best arcs in Shonen for sure. And there's this main character named Ichigo who becomes a Soul Reaper when he tries to protect his family. And yeah, he meets Rukia Kuchiki, and she is gonna be executed, and he has to save her. And you meet Orihime, Chad, and yeah, Uru. And yeah, Bleach is great. I definitely want to get the rest of Bleach, and hopefully one day we get the rest of the anime for the Thousand Blood Year War arc. That'd be awesome. And then next we got is a Naruto box set 2, volumes 28 to 48, and this is the start of Shippuden. And I definitely need to get all of Naruto. And yeah, I used to watch Naruto in like 4th grade. I had the headband, the action figure, the kunai knives, and yeah, Naruto is awesome, and I definitely want to get all of it. Alright, so moving on over here, we got Claymore, volumes 1 all the way down to 27, and that's complete. And the main character, her name is Claire, and there's these Yoma monsters that can transform to look like humans, and the Claymore fighters have to take them down. And Claire is extraordinarily strong. She can hold a giant sword in one hand and take down these Yoma creatures. And I like the character of Rocky, and yeah, I like the character of Claire as well, and it has great action, great moments. The Claymore fighters are diverse and different, and it's really cool seeing them fighting Yoma and sometimes fighting themselves. And yeah, there was an anime adaptation, but it didn't get all of it. It got like the first 20 or so episodes, and yeah, that would be awesome if we got like a Brotherhood style remake for the Claymore anime. Speaking of Brotherhood, we got the Fullmetal Alchemist box set, and I absolutely love FMA. This is about a main character named Ed and Al who lose their mother, and they try to bring her back through using alchemy. And it goes horribly wrong. Al loses his whole body. Ed loses his arm and leg, and he's known as the Fullmetal Alchemist. And yeah, they're trying to find the Philosopher's Stone to basically bring back Al's body. And yeah, this has volumes 1 all the way down to 27. And it comes with a little novel too, and a poster, which is great. And yeah, Brotherhood is awesome. It's 64 episodes, no filler, and it just gets better over time. And there's actually a hardcover edition for FMA that I want to get, which is awesome. And I believe it comes with color pages, and it's like big, and the pages look great, and it'd be awesome to own in any collection. So yeah, that's FMA. Alright, so over here we got some art books. We got a One Piece art book, a Persona art book, and a Tokyo Ghoul art book. And then over here we got my Son Goku figure, which I got for my birthday. And then we got the first Fizbig of DBZ, and then the first 2 volumes of Super hiding behind Goku. And then we got the Dragon Ball Complete box set volumes 1 to 16 with Goku and Krillin on the front. And yeah, I want to get the next DBZ box set, which comes with volumes 1 to 26 of Dragon Ball Z. And this comes with the original Dragon Ball volumes 1 to 16. And I own the anime, and now I own the manga for it. And it was about time, because Dragon Ball got me into manga and anime. And yeah, I definitely want to get more figures, get all the box sets, get the anime. I love Dragon Ball. It's awesome. Goku's a great character. I like Yamcha in this, Launch, And you know, like Master Roshi, there's so many great characters. Bulma, Krillin, and yeah, there's like karate tournaments. There's like a villain named Piccolo, King Piccolo, that Goku has to fight. There's like a Red Ribbon arc, which was cool. And yeah, I love the original Dragon Ball. It's a great series. So next we got my all-time favorite manga series, volumes 1 all the way down to 40, and 41, all the way down to 70. So I have the first 3 box sets for One Piece. And yeah, we got my figure of Zoro, my favorite character from One Piece. We got Ace, my second favorite character. And we got Nami, Luffy, and then Luffy again for the 20th anniversary. And One Piece is awesome, like meeting all these different characters, going to different islands, fighting different villains. And Water 7 is definitely one of my favorite arcs. Yeah, like I can't wait till I get to the Wano arc, because that looks really awesome. And yeah, right now I'm about to be in the Dressrosa arc. I'm in the Punk Hazard arc currently. I'm on volume 70 exactly right now. And I can't wait till box set 4 comes out. And every box set comes with 23 volumes and bonuses like extra posters and whatnot. And yeah, all the characters are great. They have great ambitions and goals and dreams. And One Piece is awesome. I just recently saw One Piece Stampede in theaters. There's a review for it up on my channel. And that movie was like my favorite movie I've seen this year, hands down. And yeah, One Piece is amazing, and it just gets better over time. The writing is really well done. The SBS is nice, like learning about extra details and having fun with Oda and his readers. And it comes with like stories in between the chapters. Like if you're wondering where characters are and what they're doing, they just pop up in the side stories sometimes, which is cool. And all the volumes look great. They're really colorful. And yeah, there's a reason One Piece is my favorite manga series, and I think it just recently got some like crazy numbers of like how much it's sold over time, and it definitely deserves it for sure. So moving down here, we got Fire Force, and I just recently got this, volumes 1 all the way to 16. In this is the main character named Shinra, and he has fire powers from his feet, so he can like fly around using fire powers, which is pretty dope. And yeah, I'm reading volume 1 right now, and I watched a few episodes of the anime, and it blew me away. Like the animation is amazing, and the openings are amazing as well. And yeah, in this, like there's these basically people that like randomly combust and start on fire, and they turn into like these creatures, these fire creatures, and the Fire Force has to take them down basically, and they're trying to figure out how to stop all this from happening basically. And there's like inner fighting in Fire Force, like fighting other Fire Force teams, which is very interesting. And this is done by the same person who made Soul Eater. And yeah, I think they just announced a hardcover editions for Soul Eater, so I definitely want to pick that up. I've seen all the anime for Soul Eater, and it's awesome, and so is Fire Force. It's just as good, if not better. And yeah, that's Fire Force. And next up we got is JoJo, volumes 1 to 3. Then we got part 2, and 1 to 4. And then we got part 3, 1 to 5. And then we got part 4, which is hands down my favorite so far. And that is Diamond is Unbreakable, with Josuke. And then Jotaro shows up too. And yeah, like the villain is like amazing, like Killer Queen. And JoJo's awesome. The openings are great. Like it's like super over the top at times. And yeah, it just gets better in each part, I feel like. And I love these hardcovers that we get for JoJo. And yeah, JoJo is awesome for sure. And yeah, it's great that we're getting such nice editions for JoJo. Alright, so we got my Shonen Jump magazine collection. And I think I have like 70 or more magazines, which is awesome. And I was like most of the years that this was available in English. And I got this signed by the main voice actor for Goku. And that's awesome. And then also here, let me just find it real quick. I got Akira Toriyama's real signature. Isn't that awesome? It's like amazing. Because I got these from an eBay lot, and I don't know if the guy had like any idea that Akira Toriyama's signature was in one of these jumps. So yeah, I absolutely love my Jump magazine collections. They were great to have like during family trips. Just reading it, and it looks great. Manga looks great, big. That's what's great about like the FMA edition and whatnot, is like the action and the art just really pops when it's this big, which looks great. So yeah, that's my Shonen Jump magazine collection. So lastly, we got Tokyo Ghoul Volumes 1 all the way to 14. And then we got Tokyo Ghoul Re 1 and 2. And yeah, I remember when I got this, I just like binge read what I had at the time. And yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is great, for sure. And yeah, I'm definitely behind on Tokyo Ghoul Re. But Tokyo Ghoul is an awesome series, for sure. Ken Kaneki, his struggle, like that was really well done in this. And yeah, the ghouls are really cool in this. And yeah, I really like Tuka, that character. She's my favorite character from Tokyo Ghoul. So yeah, great time to read this around Halloween, for sure. Next we got is Dreamin' Sun Volume 1, and this is done by the same person who does Orange. And yeah, in Dreamin' Sun there's like 10 volumes in total, and it's about this girl who changes her looks a lot and changes her fashion and whatnot. And yeah, I got also Orange, the Future manga, which I need to read. And then we got The Promised Neverland Volume 1, and I believe Promised Neverland is going to end soon, and I've heard great things about it. Next we got is DBZ Volumes 1 to 3, and this is what I got before the Dragon Ball box sets were back in print. So yeah. And then next we got is Golden Kamuy 1 and 2, and the art is amazing in this, and I love drawing Golden Kamuy, for sure. And then we got Orange, which is about a girl in school, and she gets this letter from herself from the future, and she has to save this kid. And yeah, it's really well done, and I definitely prefer the manga over the anime for Orange. I think that does it for my manga collection for the year of 2019. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
眩しさにまぶたを閉じた君のことを誰の目にも触れない影に一粒の光をそこに迷い止まる夢の瞬きに流れ星が頬を伝っても拭い去ってくれるくらいの人なりの音色を君に
Hey guys, Ryan here. So, to start off my manga collection, we got Yu Yu Hakusho, which is done by Tagashi, and this is the complete series. It's volumes 1 all the way down to 19. And I have yet to jump into this. I started watching the episodes on Funimation, and you can only watch a certain amount of episodes, otherwise you had to pay for it. So I definitely plan on picking up the Blu-rays for Yu Yu Hakusho, and then jumping into the manga. I know the main character dies in the beginning, and then they get powers and stuff, and there's like a lot of different like tournament fights in Yu Yu Hakusho. And yeah, this is one of Tagashi's first works. And then next I got volumes 1 all the way down to 33 of Hunter x Hunter. I love the character of Gon, Killua, Kurapika, Leorio. They're all right there. And yeah, I love the covers. They're really fun. And yeah, Hunter x Hunter is my all-time favorite anime series. For a reason. It has some of the best writing, some of the best action, lovable characters. And yeah, it has some really interesting arcs. Like there's like a Greed Island video game arc. And there's like the Phantom Troop arc. And then there was like the Chimera Ant arc, which is my favorite arc. With Miriam, the villain, right there. And yeah, I have a figure of Kurapika, which is awesome. I'm glad I got him. I tried ordering a Crollo figure, but it never arrived, so I just got my refund on that a long time ago. That would be great to get some more figures of Hunter x Hunter. There isn't too many of them out there, as far as I know. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter is amazing. For sure. I love how it changes colors for the Hunter x Hunter logo. For sure. I think there's like 36 or 37 volumes out now for it. And I know the series goes on a hiatus a lot, but it is awesome nonetheless. So yeah, that's Hunter x Hunter volumes 1 all the way to 33. And I think 33 is my favorite cover so far. And I need to pick up the latest volumes for sure. I started reading this, but I didn't finish reading it all the way. But I have seen all 148 episodes of the anime. So, yeah. Hopefully, in a few years, we'll get like an adaptation of the stuff that hasn't been done yet. That'd be awesome. And the studio that does Hunter x Hunter is Madhouse, and they do like an amazingly well job on it. The openings are great, the animation is awesome and fluid, and the action's amazing, characters are amazing, and yeah, Hunter x Hunter is just an awesome series, and it deserves to be in my top 10 series. And it's my favorite anime, so yeah, that's Hunter x Hunter. Alright, so moving on here, we got Blue Exorcist, volumes 1, and you got beautiful spines here, all the way to 19. I believe there's like 21 or 22 volumes out now for Blue Exorcist. And yeah, it's about this kid named Ren. He's the son of Satan, and he wants to become an exorcist to fight Satan and beat demons and stuff. And he goes to exorcist school, and his brother is a exorcist teacher, and I think his name is Yukio. And yeah, there's 2 seasons for the anime, and it's very well done. And the action is great in this. I love the bonus stuff you get. In every volume you get like a really cool color page. So we got Ren and his cat, and then you can see there's a color page there. And it's usually of the front cover. And yeah, the extras are great in this, which is always fun to have. Because often there's like Q&As and different types of things from manga. Got bonuses that you get, which is nice. And yeah, I hope we get a 3rd season sometime. That would be awesome. And yeah, all the characters are cool. I like this guy a lot. And I also like her character. So yeah, that's Blue Exorcist. Next we got is Haikyuu. We got volumes 1 all the way down to 21. And I believe there's like 37 volumes, I believe, out now. So yeah, Haikyuu is my favorite sports series of all time. It's awesome. One series I want to check out is Slam Dunk. I hear a lot of praise about that, about its artwork and etc. And yeah, I love the dynamic between Shoyo and Tobio, how they start off as rivals and then they end up on the same high school team playing volleyball. And there's like the Great King, who's like an amazing setter. We got the coach, we got the manager and the assistant manager, and we got like Nishinoya and the captain,
And yeah, there's like so many great characters, and it's great on character development, even for like the opposite team that you're playing against. So you feel for both sides of the team that are playing. So both teams are filled for, which is an interesting dynamic to this story. And I believe there's like a time skip where like they're a little bit older that happens. I'm not that far. I've only read volumes 1 to 20. And yeah, I definitely want to get more Haikyuu for sure. That's the plan. And yeah, I love the intros for this. Like, it really gets you going. It inspires you to work hard as a team and build each other up. So yeah, I absolutely love Haikyuu. Alright, so one thing I'd like to mention is the awesome action panels in Haikyuu. They are fabulously done. The action looks great. And you can really feel the movement like of the ball and of the players moving around the court. It's awesome. Alright, moving down here, we got Seven Deadly Sins, volumes 1, all the way down to 35. And I love the connected spines, just like Dragon Ball does. This does it as well. So yeah, Meliodas is a great character. I've actually cosplayed as him at Comic-Con. And yeah, I love Diane, Bon, King, Galder. Escanor is really cool. Merlin is awesome. And the artwork is like amazing in the Seven Deadly Sins. For sure. I love the double spread pages that you get in manga. So, yeah, there's like 3 seasons. There's an OVA, which was like 4 episodes, and they say it's season 3, but it's really just 4 episodes of the OVA. So I don't think that really counts as a season. But, yeah, I love Seven Deadly Sins. The openings are great. I love the banter between Meliodas and Bon. How, like, I remember one time they were arm wrestling in Basti prison, and they just like completely destroyed the place with their strength alone. So yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is great. The art is fantastic. The characters are interesting. The art is amazing. I love the connected spines, like I mentioned before. So next up we got is One Punch Man. We got volumes 1 down to 14. I need to get volume 13. And yeah, so it's about this character named Saitama who can destroy anybody in one punch. And yeah, he always like shows up on the backs of these covers. And he's usually on the front so you can find him somewhere. There he is. Right there. There's Saitama. And he has a sidekick. And that's Genos, the android. And yeah, let me just get this in here real quick. Alright. So yeah, there's 2 seasons of the anime. I think the anime got done by a different studio for the 2nd season, so I hear it's not as good. The art is like fantastic in One Punch Man. Done by this guy named Yusuke Murata. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's amazing. And the story is done by One, who also does Mob Psycho 100, which is also fantastic, and I would definitely recommend you guys checking it out for sure. And yeah, I love drawing One Punch Man. The art is amazing. The action's awesome. I definitely need to jump into reading the manga. And yeah, I think I've seen all of season 1, I'm pretty sure. And at least a good amount of the episodes that are out. And yeah, One Punch Man is great. It's awesome. I love it. So next up we got is Kuroko's Basketball, volumes 1, and these are omnibuses, to 18, and there's 30 volumes in total. And so yeah, I have a good part of it, and it's about this guy named Kuroko who isn't really noticeable. And there was like this team of prodigies in middle school. They're like these amazing players, like Amini and Kuroko, and yeah, and there's like a lot of different players on that team that are amazing, and they split off and form their own separate teams in high school, and then they challenge each other in tournaments. And it's really cool seeing the Generation of Miracles, that's what they're known as, go head to head basically. And yeah, so there's Kuroko on the front cover. You got the coach, and then the captain, and I believe his name is Kagami. So we got Kagami right there, and then Kuroko, and they're a great duo. And yeah, so Kuroko can pass really well, and then the other guy, Kagami, he can jump really high and score well. And yeah, so they go in tournaments against the Generation of Miracles, and it's really interesting stuff. I know there was like a movie, and it was like of them when they're older. I haven't seen that, but I'd love to watch that for sure. And the guy who made Kuroko's Basketball also made this one about golf, and I don't think it went on for too long, so hopefully we'll see something again from the same mangaka, because KMD is awesome. Alright, so next up we got is My Hero Academia, volumes 1 to 16. So yeah, we got Deku here, and this is about a world of heroes, and you're kind of an odd person if you don't have a power. And Deku gets his power from All Might, and he trains for like 6 months, and yeah, actually I think it was like 10 months, long time. And he gets this power all for one, and he can only use the power so much, and he accidentally hurts himself, and he has to figure out how to use the power without hurting himself. And so yeah, I love the character of Todoroki, who has like fire and ice powers. I love Deku. I love Uravity, who has gravity powers. There's a big cast, and there's like cool villains, and it's an interesting story, and there's like some video game elements in it. And yeah, the villains are scary. The heroes are cool, and it's just a really interesting story, for real. And yeah, I love My Hero Academia. It's probably my new favorite shonen going on right now. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys checking out My Hero Academia. I got an awesome figure of Deku here. So yeah, that's My Hero Academia. And yeah, there's a movie that's going to be coming out this month that I might go see. So that'll be awesome. We'll definitely make a review on that. So next up we got is Noragami. We got 1 all the way down to 20. So Noragami is about this god named Yato who wants followers in his own shrine and to be worshipped. And there's this girl named Yori, and she like almost dies basically, and like she can run around as a spirit and she has like a tail, and like whenever she goes in that form, her body just like goes to sleep at random places, which is kind of funny. And yeah, and there's also like Yukine, who is Yato's sword, but he's also like a person. And it's interesting seeing gods clash in Origami. Like Bishamon, who's after Yato, and she has like a bunch of weapons at her disposal, like a whip, 2 pistols, a lion, you name it, she has it. She has tons of worshippers. And I love the openings for this, and the show's really funny. The art is fantastic, and I love the matte filling to these covers. And yeah, I can show some art here. We got Yato and his old sword, and yeah, the art is just fantastic for sure. So yeah, that's Noragami, and I hope we get a 3rd season eventually. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's comedic, it's has great heart, cool characters, amazing art, and I love Noragami. Alright, next up is Food Wars, Volumes 1, all the way down to 21, and then I have 24 right there. So yeah, this is about a kid named Soma, and he runs this diner with his dad, and he goes to this school called Tatsuki Academy. There he meets Erina, who has the god tongue, who thinks she's above everybody else. She has an assistant with her, and her grandfather is the head of the school. He's like the principal. And yeah, in this school you can challenge students to shokugekis, and you have judges, and there's a big crowd, and you have a list of different demands, if you lose you have to quit school or do this or that. And I love how the manga has real recipes, and the food is always surprising in this. They put so much effort into the food, making it look delicious in the anime. And yeah, the art is done digitally, which I know from seeing a video online of the artist drawing this. And there's one person writing it, one person drawing it. Kind of like Death Note. So yeah, this has so much yummy food. Definitely makes you hungry. And yeah, I love Soma. He's a great protagonist. Erina is great. Megumi. Yeah, we got Erina's cousin, Alice. And yeah, we got the guy that likes to copy moves, or copy other chefs and steal their tools basically. And then I remember there's the Moon Festival that was happening, where he's going head to head with this other guy. And yeah, that was really interesting. And I know that Food Wars just ended recently, so yeah, I wonder if we'll ever get box sets for Food Wars. That would be cool. We do get box sets for the anime. I actually have the first two. I got them for a great deal during Right Stuff Anime's one of their holiday sales this last year. So yeah, in this arc, basically some of the students get expelled, and Soma challenges the new principal and the Elite 10 with his own team, and yeah, we'll have to find out how that turns out. If you've seen the anime, the fourth season, then you know what happened. I've seen all of the fourth anime, and there's going to be a fifth season for Food Wars to tie it all up, which is great. And apparently there's going to be a bonus part that the anime team came up with. So a whole new scene that we haven't seen in the manga, but will show up in the anime. So that's definitely cool. And yeah, these covers are really colorful. Same thing with Noragami. They look great. Both Food Wars and Noragami. Awesome stuff. Alright, so moving on here, we got the Claymore box set. And in this was a girl named Claire. And there's basically these female warriors that can wield one giant sword in their hand. In one hand. And yeah, there's these creatures called Yoma, which are monsters that can transform to look like humans. And they have to take the Yoma down. And there's the art is fantastic. And yeah, I love Claymore for sure. It's a great series. And this comes with volumes 1 all the way to 27. And there's Claire right there. That's pretty cool. And yeah, it just gets better and better. It gets more interesting. And there was an anime adaptation, but it didn't finish it. So if we got another Brotherhood style anime, then that would be awesome. For sure. Alright, next we got is Fullmetal Alchemist. And there's some pretty nice versions of Fullmetal Alchemist that you can get, which are hardcover and stuff. But I got the box set before that came out. And yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite series. FMA Brotherhood is in my top 10 favorite animes. of all time. So we got volumes 1, and then we got Al Mustang, Scar, and yeah, we have a whole bunch more characters. And it goes from 1 all the way down to 27. And yeah, so that finishes off, and the story's really well written. The world feels well realized. The characters are great. The action's awesome. And yeah, you get a light novel bonus, and then there's like a picture of them. And I love Winry, how she's like his automail engineer basically. So they have to like fix his arm and leg. And in this, Ed and Al, they start off as little boys, lose a mother, they try to bring her back, they're using alchemy. Goes horribly wrong. Al loses his whole body, and then he has to be stuck to this armor. And then Ed loses his arm and leg. And he's known as the Full Metal Alchemist. But sometimes they get mixed up and call Al the Full Metal Alchemist. They think he is, but it's really Ed who's the Full Metal Alchemist. And yeah, I love FMA. The openings are awesome, and I love the art style. And the same mangaka also does Silver Spoon, which is like a farmer manga and anime, and I definitely want to pick that up because I love the anime for Silver Spoon. You learn a lot about cooking and stuff. But yeah, in Fullmetal Alchemist, it's all about alchemy and different powers and different characters. And yeah, it's like it all ties together really well, and I absolutely love Fullmetal Alchemist. So yeah, that's Fullmetal Alchemist. And then on the side, you can see them reaching for the Philosopher's Stone, which is cool. Alright, so next up here we got is the second box set for Naruto. And this is volumes 28 to 48. So we got Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, Kakashi, and we got like Gaara, and we got like Sasuke on the side there. And yeah, I need to get the first box set, and the third box is to complete Naruto. And yeah, I actually had like a Naruto headband when I was a kid. I had like the kunai knives and the shurikens. I was big onto Naruto. I even made up my own manga series called Ninja Go when I was in like 4th grade. And yeah, Naruto is like definitely an amazing series. And yeah, I believe the same mangaka is making a new series right now. I don't know what it's called. You guys can let me know in the comments. So yeah, Naruto is great. I haven't seen all of the anime for Shippuden, but I have seen all the anime for the first Naruto. So yeah, I know there's like a good amount of movies out for it. Now there's Boruto, which is going on. And I've seen a lot of episodes of Boruto. I need to watch more Shippuden. I definitely want to pick up the manga for box set 1 and box set 3 so I can read the whole thing from start to finish. So yeah. Next we got is a cool figure of Trunks. And yeah, he has like a sword and he looks awesome. So next we got here is a Bleach, the first box set volumes 1 to 21. We got Ichigo, Chad, Uru, Orihime, and the art style is amazing. It's fantastic. The Soul Society arc is also fantastic, trying to rescue Rukia. And Rukia is one of my favorite female characters in manga and anime. So is Orihime. And yeah, we got like Veruca, she's great. And yeah, it's awesome. I've been watching the Arankar arc on the Blu-rays that I got. So yeah, it's definitely like has amazing art, cool action, and has a few movies out for it. I think there was like 4 movies, and apparently there's gonna be new Bleach news. And yeah, hopefully we get an anime return for the 1000 Blood Year War arc. I haven't read that. I've only seen like maybe like 205 episodes, and there's like way more than that. So yeah, I definitely want to keep picking up the Blu-rays, get the manga box set 2 and 3 to finish off Bleach so I can read the whole thing just like Naruto. Alright, so next up here we got Vegeta in a Super Saiyan Blue mode, Goku in a Super Saiyan Blue mode. We're gonna have some art books There are Persona and Tokyo Ghoul illustrations. And then next we got is Son Goku with his staff. And then we got Dragon Ball Super Volumes 1 and 2. We'll probably eventually get a box set for that. And then we got the Dragon Ball Complete box set. I watched all the episodes a little while ago. And yeah, it's an awesome series. We got Goku and Krillin on the front. I love Master Roshi, Bulma, Launch. All great characters. And yeah, there's like a karate tournament that they have. And Goku goes in that a few times. And he has to fight King Piccolo, Red Ribbon Army. And then Junior Piccolo in the karate tournament. So yeah, Dragon Ball is great. And it got me into manga and anime. Dragon Ball Z did. And definitely want to pick up the box set for Dragon Ball Z. Because I love Dragon Ball. And yeah, I've been playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is pretty fun so far. And yeah, definitely love Dragon Ball too. It's well known and it definitely deserves that for sure. Next we got here is my all-time favorite manga series, One Piece. So we got Luffy in his 20th anniversary robes. And then we got Zoro putting on a bandana. We got his swords. Then we got Luffy, another Luffy. And this is a anime Luffy that we got. And then we got Ace, Fire Fist Ace. And yeah, we got volumes 1 all the way down. Then we got Nami. So yeah, then we got Nami. We got volumes 41 all the way down to 70. So yeah, I actually made a review of the One Piece manga, but yeah, to summarize, it's pretty great. Going to different islands, meeting so many different characters, learning new things, having like new powers, new villains. It's just like a really big world, and yeah, the powers are cool, like the devil fruit powers, and yeah, like the warlords and the marines, and like Water 7 and Eddie's Lobby. That's my favorite part so far of One Piece. And I'm excited to get to Wano and so on and so forth. I love Vivi. She should be a Straw Hat. She pretty much is. And yeah, we like Crocodile right there. Yeah, Frankie, the first time we meet Frankie in Water 7. And yeah, there's so many great characters. The Straw Hats are all awesome. I love all the Straw Hats. I just recently played One Piece Unlimited World Red for the PS4, and there's a new One Piece Pirate Warriors game coming out, which has 4-player online co-op. So if any of you guys want to play with me when that comes out, definitely let me know. And yeah, I love Zoro. He's my favorite character from One Piece. And the second favorite character is Ace. And yeah, I love One Piece. It's awesome. And the story is well done. The art is really fun. The action's amazing. The openings are awesome. I love all the opening songs and jamming out to them. And yeah, it's cool having like flashbacks and learning characters' backstories, and having all the Straw Hats having goals and ambitions and dreams and stuff is just really inspiring. I love it for that. Alright, so next we got here is Fire Force. And we got volumes 1 all the way down to 16. So yeah, this is about a world where people randomly combust and turn into these fire creatures, and the Fire Force has to take them out. And yeah, I love Fire Force. I've been watching the anime. It's done by the same person as Soul Eater. And yeah, Shinra's a great main character. Captain Obi, Arthur, and yeah, Fire Force is fantastic. Love the openings, the action's great. I like it more than Soul Eater so far. And yeah, so next we got is Orange Collection 1, and then Orange Future Manga, and then Dream and Sun. And yeah, I have Orange the Collection 2 somewhere around here. And yeah, I love the art style, it's very cute. And Dream and Sun and Orange, done by the same mangaka. So yeah, that's it for this shelf. Alright, so moving on to the next shelf. we got is Demon Slayer volumes 1 all the way to 9. And I believe there's 10 volumes out now. And yeah, I need to jump into this. I've seen like 2 episodes of the anime. And yeah, I did a really cool drawing on the first cover. And yeah, it looks like you definitely like have to work hard in this series, like the main character does, to fight demons basically. And yeah, I love the art style for sure. And yeah, that's Demon Slayer. So moving on here, we got Ruby volumes 1 to 3, the anthology, and there's another volume, volume 4. And yeah, Ruby is done by Rooster Teeth, which is on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube or on Crunchyroll. And it has an English cast, and the songs in it are awesome. I love the vocalist who does it, all the songs for Ruby. And yeah, we got Ruby Rose, Weiss, Blake. And then next we got is JoJo Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and then Part 4. So yeah, I've seen like the majority of JoJo. I haven't seen Part 5 yet. And yeah, so far Part 4 is my favorite JoJo. And yeah, love Jotaro and Josuke and Joseph right there. And in Part 2 they're fighting against the Pillorman. Part 1 they're fighting against Dio. And then Part 3 they're fighting against Dio. And then they're fighting against Killer Queen in Part 4. And yeah, Part 4 is awesome. Diamond is unbreakable. I love these additions that we're getting. And yeah, they're super great. We get color pages, hardcover, volumes, and they look great on the shelf, and they're really cool to have. Alright, so moving on to the last pile of manga here. So, we got My Hero Academia, volume 19, 20, and 21, and I'm currently reading on 21 right now. So yeah, I'm loving My Hero Academia. It's such an awesome series, and yeah, I love it so much. So yeah, there was like a concert that they were putting on for the kids, and Deku ran into a villain who was like trying to get into the school, and yeah, My Hero Academia is great, and I'm excited for the new movie coming out this month. I haven't seen the first one, but the second one is coming out this month, so yeah. And then we got another volume 1 of Orange, and that's my mom's manga. And yeah, she likes Orange, and I like Orange too, so that's cool. And then next we got is Tokyo Ghoul, and we got 1 all the way down to 14. And that's a complete series for Tokyo Ghoul. You can get this as a box set, which is nice. And there's like big giant versions of Tokyo Ghoul that you can buy. So yeah, just pick whatever ones you prefer. I definitely recommend, if you haven't gotten Tokyo Ghoul, to get the box set because you save money. And yeah, it's really interesting seeing Ken Kaneki turn into a ghoul and have to deal with like other ghouls, and it's really interesting. The art style is really good, and yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is pretty cool. And then next we got is Tokyo Ghoul Re 1 and 2, and yeah, I think the majority of the volumes are out now for it. So yeah, I think the last volume is going to be coming out soon. It might not be right though, I'm not sure. I am not caught up with Tokyo Ghoul Re. Next we got is The Promised Neverland Volume 1. I've heard great things about this, so yeah, I'll have to jump into Volume 1 and see what I think. So the next we got is Golden Kamuy 1 and 2. And yeah, the art style is amazing in this. It has great action, the food is super appetizing, and yeah, I did a drawing based off the front covers of the first and second one. And I like this giant wolf and all the blues in this. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's all my manga. Alright, and I wanted to show off my Shonen Jump magazines. And I have like over 70 magazines. And this is my very first Shonen Jump magazine that I got way back in October 2004. And I believe I got this like during one of the scholastic things that was going on at my preschool. And Shonen Jumps are awesome. The manga looks great, big. And there's so many classics here. You got Shaman King, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, believe it. And then we got Yu-Gi-Oh! And then in the back, we got the Cell Fight with Dragon Ball. So that's pretty awesome. There's Goku. Alright. So yeah, I have plenty of Shonen Jump magazines. I won an eBay lot that had like a bunch of them, and I got them for a really great deal. So yeah, I have a bunch of Shonen Jump magazines. And one Shonen Jump magazine I got signed by the voice actor of Goku one year, so that was really cool. That year I met Nolan North, who voices Nathan Drake, and also Sean, who voices Goku. And then in here, it's pretty cool. I have a legit Akira Toriyama signature. And yes, it's original pinup number 5. So I think there was like not too many of these. So that's awesome. And then we got some cool fan art that they have. There's usually a lot of advertisements in the beginning. And yeah, they have like cool color pages. Yeah, I just picked like this one for example. We got Luffy during the Arlong arc. And yeah, there's usually nice color pages. We got some ads. We got Naruto. I just spotted Bobobo, if you guys remember that series. So yeah, we got One Piece here. And yeah, I love my Shonen Jump magazines. I remember like going on vacations and like getting these in Walmart, picking up a Shonen Jump magazine. So yeah, I have plenty. I need to get them all together, organized better. But yeah, that's all my Shonen Jump magazines. And one last part of my manga collection, we got Ruby. And yeah, this comes with like a bunch of color pages of Ruby, Rose, so that's really cool. And yeah, I love this red cover. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, peace. Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I'm showcasing my entire manga collection for the year of 2021. And I started collecting frequently back in 2017, and I've been reading and collecting manga, anime, and figures ever since. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start off by looking at the One Piece box sets that I have. And I have box sets 1, 2, and 3. Can't wait till we get a 4th box set. That'll be awesome. That comes out in September. I already have it ordered. And they recently showed what it looked like, and it looks awesome. So I can't wait for that. It's been a while since I've read One Piece. I don't read it online or anything like that. I've read up to volume 70, and I absolutely love One Piece. And these box sets are awesome. I love Oda's art style. It's my favorite art style. One Piece is my favorite manga. I have nothing but good things to say about it, and I can't wait till we get the 4th box set, like I said. Alright, so here, to the right of the box sets, we have Gohan. And yeah, he is awesome. He's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. And you can like switch out his expressions with his head, switch out his hair, switch out his arms. So that's nice. And I believe this is done by Ban Presto, which make great figures that are affordable and cheap, and that look great and are well detailed, and you know, they're not too expensive. So yeah, that's the very top of the shelf. So yeah, let's move down to the actual manga itself. Okay, so we have Blue Exorcist volumes 1 to 19, and I've read all this. And there's like 24 volumes out for it now, I believe. And when I was at Barnes & Noble last, I saw the 24th volume, and it was a pretty big volume. So I don't know if we're getting near the end of Blue Exorcist, but I really like this series. It's funny, it has cool action. There's 2 seasons for the anime. Can't wait till we get a 3rd season. That'll be awesome. And the art is great. You get color pages with every volume, so let me just showcase that. So there's one, as you can see, without the text or the number in the way. Very clean art, very nice. Okay, so next we got is Haikyuu, my favorite sports series of all time. It's fantastic. It has great character development, cool action. You really feel the speed of the volleyball at times. It's fun seeing like these characters get better and work hard. It's very inspirational. I absolutely love the anime. I love the manga. I've read what I have so far, and I know it ended, and we're getting like the final volume soon. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I would love for a Haikyuu movie. Like there just needs to be more anime movies. I feel like, and more anime video games. There's so much they can pull from, right? They have all these different properties that would be awesome in like in movie form or video game form, and it would just be fun. So yeah, that is my favorite sports series. It's great on character development and it's very inspirational. So yeah, that's Haikyuu volumes 1 to 21, and that would be awesome if we got a box set for more manga like Haikyuu. Okay, so moving on here, we got the 7 Deadly Sins volumes 1 to 35. And I love the connected spines. They're awesome. Absolutely love 7 Deadly Sins. It's a great story. The art is fantastic. I've dressed up as Meliodas. That was fun. He's the main character. And yeah, the manga ended for this. The anime is still going. So that's cool. They have a few different video game adaptations for this. One on your phone, one on the PS4. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the 7 Deadly Sins. Okay, so next we have is Kuroko's Basketball Volumes 1 to 18. And this is an omnibus form. So there's 30 volumes in total, 15 omnibuses, 2 volumes in each omnibus volume. And I love seeing the characters in these compete against each other. They have like amazing basketball powers. They're all different and unique. And it's really entertaining. I've seen the whole anime for this. And I think it's great. The openings are fun. There's so many great openings in anime. So yeah, that is Kuroko's Basketball. I need to get the rest of the volumes to complete this series. I know that this mangaka also tried doing a golf series, which got canceled unfortunately, but hopefully we get another series from the same mangaka, because that would be awesome. Okay, so next we got is the very left, Persona 5 Volume 1, an amazing video game, and it's great that we have a manga for it now. And yeah, next we got is Dragon Ball Super Volumes 1 and 2, and it has a connected spine. So yeah, let's take a look at the art. Yeah, it's very well drawn. Very similar to Akira Toriyama's art style. And then moving right along here, we got One Punch Man Volumes 1 to 14. And the reason I don't have Volume 13 is because I purchased Volume 14 a while back at a Barnes & Noble. And I think that's like all they had so far, which was a while back. And now they have up to Volume 21. And the art is amazing. Let's take a look at Volume 14. Like, look at that. It's fantastic. So, yeah, the art is fantastic. It's hilarious, action-packed, and I would highly recommend One Punch Man. The same person who does One Punch Man also does Mob Psycho 100, which is also fantastic, and I would highly recommend checking out the anime for that. So yeah, that's One Punch Man. Alright, so moving right along here, we got Noragami Volumes 1 all the way to 21. And I absolutely love Noragami. It's a great series. There's 2 seasons for the anime. Can't wait till we get a 3rd. And yeah, I have most of the volumes. I think they have like 22 or 23 that's out now. But the art is fantastic. It's hilarious. I love Yato. He's a great main character. I love Yukine, Hiyori. It's interesting seeing the gods clash at times. And yeah, I just really love it. It's hilarious. Has cool action. Wonderful art. And more. And I like how the color changes for the Noragami text. That's pretty cool. And very colorful volumes here for Noragami. Alright, so next we got is Food Wars volumes 1 to 21, and then I got volume 24, and I think I got that at the same time that I got volume 14 of One Punch Man. That's why I'm missing 22 and 23. So yeah, this ended at volume 36. The anime ended as well for the 5th season, the 5th plate that is known as. And yeah, the volumes for this are really colorful. The food super tasty and unique. It's cool seeing kids kind of compete against each other with the shokugekis that happen at this school, this elite cooking school. And yeah, I really enjoy it. The art is drawn digitally, and it's fantastic. It's a great series, and I would definitely recommend it if you're interested. Okay, so next we got is Naruto box set 2, which comes in volumes 28 to 48. So we got all the volumes in here. So we got 28 to 48, like I said. We got Sasuke, Naruto, and yeah, I got into Naruto like in 4th grade, so a while back, and yeah, it's great. I love it. I have like a Naruto headband that I got when I was a kid, the kunai knives, the shurikens. I have like an action figure of Naruto as well, and yeah, I would love to get box set 1 and 3 to complete Naruto. Has a great art style, and it's very nostalgic for me. Alright, and then next we got here is a Naruto piece of artwork, and yeah, it's really cool. It's like silver, metallic kind of looking, and it's pretty dope. Yeah, my mom got it for me, so that was nice. So yeah, that's it for this shelf, so let's move on to the next. So next we got here is my Shonen Jump magazines, and I have up to like 72 of them, and I won them from an eBay lot a while back ago. And yeah, I got this one signed by the voice actor of Goku, Sean. So that was awesome. So yeah, I love Shonen Jump magazines. We got Shaman King here, Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and of course Dragon Ball Z. We got the Cell Fight, and it's fun reading manga big. I remember going on trips, and like in the store you could buy one of these for like $5 and get a ton of different manga series that you can read. And I have volumes, the years, so I have the years from 2004 to all the way to 2012 where they ended the physical print editions in the US for Shonen Jump. I know in Japan you can still get these, but not anywhere else as far as I know. So yeah, I just wanted to showcase these. These are great to have. The covers are awesome. It's great reading manga big, and yeah, they're great to have. Okay, so moving right along here, we got my Yu Yu Hakusho volumes 1 to 19, and this is complete. And this is one of the first series done by Togashi, who also does Hunter x Hunter. And I've read some of this, I've seen some of the show, and it's a classic for sure. And yeah, this is like the last series that I have bagged. I need to unbag them. I used to bag all my manga just to keep them in the best condition they could be in, but I don't do that anymore since it's just easier to grab a manga without having to take it in and out of the bags, basically. So yeah, that's Yu Yu Hakusho complete. And then next we got here is my Kurapika figure. He's very cool with his Nen chain and red eyes from the Kurta clan that he's from.
And yeah, Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime of all time. The world is so fun and exciting. It's like a big adventure that you're going on, becoming a pro hunter, trying to find Gon's dad, make friends and enemies along the way. And it's just a blast. I love the storytelling. The writing is amazing. So I have volumes 1 all the way down to 33. And yeah, there's been a few more volumes that have come out, but I haven't picked them up. I definitely should. So yeah, that is all of Hunter x Hunter. I love all the different arcs, like the Phantom Troop arc, the Chimera Ant arc. That was amazing. The video game arc is fun. Like, all the arcs are so good. Like that dodgeball match. Like, there's so many memorable moments. Like with Hisoka versus Gon in that stadium. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking out Hunter x Hunter. Either through picking up the manga or checking out the anime. I've seen all of the anime. I own all the anime so far. So yeah, that's it for the bed bookshelf. Okay, so next we got here is Claymore, the complete box set, which comes with volumes 1 to 27. So yeah, let's open this up. So we have the inside here, we got Claire, the main protagonist. And yeah, this series is complete with this box set, so that's pretty cool. The art is fantastic, the action's cool, and it has a really interesting world with these like monsters called Yoma. And yeah, like Claire is like really strong. She can wield this giant sword in one hand, and it's a fun read. I enjoy it. So yeah, that is Claymore, the complete box set. Okay, so next up we got is Luffy, Goku, a bunch of DBZ, Dragon Ball Super figures that I have. And then we got my art books. We got Persona 5, the art book that came with the game, with the Take Your Heart edition that I got. And then we have the compendiums that are out for One Piece. So yeah, that's the top of this shelf. Alright, and then the next shelf we got is my One Piece collection. And One Piece is my favorite manga of all time. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, but I wasn't really into the art style. And I know the length can like throw people off the series, like kind of put them off. But yeah, if you really like One Piece, it's awesome because there's so much of it to enjoy. And I got into One Piece in 2017, and yeah, I was listening to this song from One Piece, and I was like, that's a really good song, I should check out the anime. So I did. Instantly became a favorite of mine, all the way to the top for my favorite manga series of all time. And yeah, we got Luffy there again. We got 2 different aces. The newest ace that I have in my One Piece collection, which is by Mega House, which makes really great figures, which can like move and are very posable and great for stop motion, which is like what I do. So I'd love to get some more Mega House One Piece figures. We got Nami, we got Zoro, Sabo. We got this One Piece Aces side story, and it's cool because it's all reflective and shiny. And there's a second one, a second novel, 2 Aces side story. And Zoro is my favorite One Piece character, and then my second favorite is Ace. Third, probably Luffy. And yeah, I could go on about that. But yeah, it's such a fun world with really cool powers, with the Devil Fruit power abilities that like people have. And you're going to all these different islands, meeting different people, going on this big adventure. The action's awesome, it's funny, the art style is fantastic and changes over time, which is fun to see. And my favorite arc so far is Water 7, where you get Frankie's backstory, you know, stuff dealing with Nico Robin, Usopp, the Going Merry ship, all this emotional stuff happening. Like, it's an amazing arc. Water 7/Any Lobby is my favorite part of One Piece so far. I've read up to volume 70, and yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so next shelf we got is more One Piece, and that is volumes 42 all the way down to 70. And I love how colorful these volumes are, and I like how it says the name of the arc that you're in.
is fantastic. And yeah, that's all the One Piece that I have in my collection. Okay, so next we got is Fire Force Volumes 1 to 17. And this is by the same person who does Soul Eater. And I'm not up to date, but I have read everything that I got. And yeah, I really like the main character Shinra. It's really cool how he has like flames coming out of his feet, and he can like go around like that, like fly wherever he wants with his flame feet. And yeah, I enjoy this more than Soul Eater, and I definitely want to read more because it's great, and the anime is awesome too. The openings for Fire Force are fantastic. Alright, so next we got Is Orange Volumes 1 and 2. That is complete. And yeah, this series is awesome, very emotional, but very enjoyable. I love the art style. The anime was great too, but I think I prefer the manga more. Okay, so next we got here is My Hero Academia Volumes 1 to 24. And yeah, this series is really popular. It definitely deserves that for sure because it's great. It's about like superheroes and like them becoming pro heroes and everything. And yeah, I love All Might, Todoroki, Deku. So yeah, there's like been a few movies for My Hero. There's going to be a new one. And I saw the last My Hero movie in theaters. So that was fun. So yeah, I can't wait until I see the third one. That'll be fun. Alright, so next we got here is Ruby. And that's a great anime. And yeah, it's done by Rooster Teeth. You can watch it on YouTube or on Crunchyroll. So yeah, definitely check it out. It has like 3D animation, which not too many series do that. So that's something that it has. And yeah, there's like different Ruby manga. I have this bigger volume. And I think they're just retelling the story from the show, basically. And yeah, I recently sold my Full Metal Alchemist manga box set because I got the hardcovers. So yeah, I can't wait to complete this, get more. FMA is awesome, has a really cool world. Feels like real, like you could live there. And yeah, I love Ed, Al, Winry, Mustang. So many lovable characters. Such a cool story from start to finish. The anime is fantastic, with like no filler whatsoever. There's a few different ways to watch FMA. There's a 2003 or 4 series, and then there's the 2010 series called Brotherhood, and I would definitely recommend watching Brotherhood because it's amazing. Okay, so next we got here is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We got part 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, I've been making stop motions with my JoJo figures. So, you know, we got like Akira, Red Hot Chili Pepper, Yukako. So, yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about JoJo. Part 4 is my favorite part so far. And I know we're going to get a part 6, so that's great. We're going to get to part 5 in the manga sometime soon. So, yeah, these hardcovers are fantastic. And yeah, JoJo is awesome. The music, the art, the action, the characters, so good. Okay, so next we got here is Avatar, The Promise. And this is my very first hardcover comic that I ever bought. So I can't wait to read it. Because I love the show Avatar and Legend of Korra. Such a great show from start to finish. So moving right along here, we got Demon Slayer Volumes 1 all the way to 17. So I think there's like 23 volumes in total for this, and we're slowly getting the last few volumes. There's a movie that just came out for Demon Slayer, the very first Demon Slayer movie, and I've been hearing great things about it. It looks awesome. So we have Tanjiro here, and there's going to be a manga box set for Demon Slayer. So if you haven't gotten any Demon Slayer manga, definitely keep an eye out for that this fall when it releases. So I own the anime. I own the first half of the first season. And yeah, it's great. I love Tanjiro and Nezuko. They're great. And I'm actually having some more Demon Slayer figures coming this year. And I'll definitely make some Demon Slayer videos with them. So yeah, that's it for this shelf. So let's move on to the next. Alright, so moving on here, we got Dragon Ball, the complete box set. And then Dragon Ball Z,
the complete box set. So the first one comes with volumes 1 to 16. This comes with volumes 1 to 26, I believe. And right now I'm reading Dragon Ball Z. I'm on volume 5. And I love the art style for Dragon Ball. It's so iconic. Such a classic. And this is where it all started for me. Originally back like in preschool / kindergarten, I got into Dragon Ball Z, and I've been a fan ever since. So yeah, I owe it to Dragon Ball for me getting into manga and anime. So there's some of the volumes. We got 1 to 16, like I said. I love the connected spines on this. Alright, so there is DBZ, all of Dragon Ball Z, and it's great to own it. For a while these box sets were out of print, but they're back in print now. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting them. Alright, so the very last manga box set that I have in my collection is Bleach Box Set 1, which comes with volumes 1 to 21. And there's what it looks like from the inside. I love Bleach's art style, it's awesome. Let's take a look. That's awesome. Love that. So yeah, that does it for my manga collection for the year of 2021. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Hit subscribe if you're new. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it. Until next time. Peace.
Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I have an awesome video for you guys, and this is going to be my manga collection video for the year of 2022. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so onto the first shelf here, we have Dragon Ball, which is an awesome classic series, and there are 16 volumes for it in total, and on the spine of the volume, it has a connected image, which is really cool. So Dragon Ball does that. It's pretty rare for a manga to do that. So yeah, the Seven Deadly Sins also does that as well. So yeah, not Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball Z, which is the next series. It got me into manga and anime as a kid, and I actually have a Shonen Jump magazine, and I got it signed by the voice actor who plays Goku at Fanix. So that was really cool. And yeah, Goku is a cool main character. It's like kind of an interesting story with like the 7 Dragon Balls, and you know, different people are like searching out for the Dragon Balls, and basically they want all the Dragon Balls so they can make wishes of like anything that they want, right? So yeah, I love Dragon Ball. It got me into manga and anime. So yeah, Akira Toriyama, the creator of it, yeah, he created a classic series for sure. I love the art, and yeah, it's just a great series for sure. And yeah, I have Dragon Ball, I have Dragon Ball Z, I have Dragon Ball Super. I don't have all the volumes for it, but that would be cool to get down the road. There's actually this collectible that has all of Dragon Ball Super's episodes, like it's a Blu-ray release, and I think it costs like $150, and you get like over like 150 episodes or so. And I actually haven't seen it all, but I used to watch Dragon Ball when I was a kid every day after school. So yeah, the series is definitely nostalgic for me. And yeah, I have different figures of like Goku, Bulma, I have Vegeta, and I would love to get more and make like, you know, animated videos with them and whatnot. So yeah, that is everything Dragon Ball and everything on that shelf. So yeah, the next series we got is Haikyuu, which is a volleyball series. And I actually wasn't really into volleyball, like as a sport before I got into Haikyuu. So yeah, they used to have like a new volume every single month. So it was like birthday or a Christmas for a manga collector and reader for Haikyuu. Yeah, it's all about volleyball, and it's really great on character development. And yeah, it's fantastic. It's my second favorite manga series of all time. There's 45 volumes in total for it, and I need 6 more volumes, and then I'll be complete, and then I can read the whole series, basically. I hope we get more seasons for this show because it's great. It's like one of my favorite shows of all time. It's a great show for sure, and a great series for sure. That would be cool if they made some Haikyuu movies. I love sports, manga, and anime like Kuroko's Basketball, Yaomushi Pedal, which is about like cycling and whatnot. And yeah, so I love Haikyuu. Would highly recommend it. And yeah, it's great that we have the whole series completed now. I can't wait to complete the whole series and read it from start to finish. All right, so the next series we got is Noragami, which is about gods. And the main character, he's funny, and the art is fantastic. I like how colorful the volumes themselves are, which is great. And yeah, there's just so many great characters. Like Yato, the main character, Yukine, Hiyori, to name a few characters from it. There is 2 seasons for this show, and hopefully we get a third because they have more content in the actual books, right? So yeah. And yeah, there is 24 volumes, or there's gonna be 24 volumes at least. So yeah. All right, so the next series we got here is Fullmetal Alchemist. And yeah, the 2 brothers, Ed and Al, are great. Great characters for sure. And they're trying to like, be in this world of alchemy. And they lose their mother, and their father is like never there. So it's kind of hard on them. And yeah, I have like the show for it. It has like 64 episodes in total. And yeah, it's great from start to finish. There's like little to no filler. The pacing is great. So yeah, like the world of Fullmetal Alchemist feels like it could be like a real place. So that's great. Yeah, there's like a few different shows that you can watch, like an older one and then a newer one. And yeah, I love like a lot of the different characters, like Roy, who has like flame alchemy, and he can use like flame powers. And it's kind of funny, like in the rain, he's completely useless. So, yeah. So that is Fullmetal Alchemist, and so yeah, we've been getting these really nice editions called the Full Metal editions, and they're hardcover and great. And I used to own like the smaller volumes for it, but yeah, now I own the larger volumes that are like hardcover and great to collect and look great on the shelf. All right, so now we're getting into the superhero series. So we have One Punch Man and My Hero Academia. So One Punch Man is funny. It's a funny story. Well, there's funny parts to it at least. And yeah, so the art is great. Yeah, the action's awesome. And yeah, I think it's a great series and a great show. There's 2 seasons for the anime. And yeah, it's great. And I would highly recommend it. It's kind of funny. The main character got really strong by like doing normal basic exercise. And his sidekick Genos, the cyborg, was just like, how did you get so strong? And he was just like, Saitama was just like, I did 100 sit-ups, 100 jumping jacks, 100 push-ups every single day. And then Genos was just like, there's no way you could have gotten that strong doing normal basic exercise every day. So that was kind of funny. So yeah, it's a great series. There's also this series called Mob Psycho 100. by the same creator. So yeah, I would recommend that also. All right, the next series we got is My Hero Academia, and it's a very popular series for a reason. Some of the training in it kind of reminds me of like a video game, so that's kind of fun. It's like kind of like, so the plot of it is like there's this world of heroes, right? And not everybody's a hero. And the main character isn't a hero at the start. He doesn't have any powers, but he is able to obtain a power and he has to learn how to control it. And so yeah, he does that, and then he goes to the school called UA High School, and it's a school for superheroes and whatnot. And yeah, so there's like 3 movies for this series, and yeah, it's just like, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, we got like a box set coming out in October for it, so you'll get, I think, like the first 20 volumes. So yeah, that'll definitely be great for collectors. All right, so moving on to the next shelf, we have One Piece, which is my favorite book series, one of my favorite shows, and we're getting like close to near the end of it. There's like 100 volumes, which is like crazy, but awesome at the same time because it's been around for like over 20 years, right? And yeah, I love the main character, Luffy. It's kind of interesting going to different islands, being on a pirate crew, fighting villains with different powers, like known as like the devil fruit powers. It's kind of interesting how the main character is a pirate, but he can't swim, being on like a boat and everything. So yeah, One Piece is fantastic. I would highly recommend it. We're getting into the final saga of it, so it'll be ending soon in the next few years. So yeah. All right, next up we got is Bleach, and yeah, kind of an interesting title for a book series, and yeah, it's great. I love the art style. There's a lot of movies you can watch for it. The anime, the show is coming back this year in October, so that's cool. And yeah, Ichigo is definitely like a hero for sure. And yeah, there is 74 volumes, I think, in total for it. So yeah, a lot of volumes to collect for sure for Bleach. And it used to be my favorite series of all time back in like 4th grade. All right, so moving on to the very last series in my collection, and that is Hunter x Hunter. And it actually came back from hiatus, and it's such a good series. Yeah, I love the world, the action. Yeah, the main character is great. There's a lot of great characters, a lot of great villains in it. And overall, it's just a really great series, has a great show. And we're going to get more chapters for the book series. And it's fantastic. I would highly recommend it. All right, so yeah, that is my manga collection video for the year of 2022. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and shout out to my friend Paul for helping me make this video. And yeah, can't wait to collect more manga and read more manga and hear you guys' thoughts on my collection. So yeah, that does it for this video. Peace out. Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I have a brand new video for you guys, an awesome video nonetheless, and that is going to be my manga collection video for the end of the year for 2023. It's hard to believe that by next month it'll be the last month of 2023. It's crazy. Time sure flies while you're having fun. But anyways, yeah, so I got into manga when I was in preschool, when I was really young, and the first series I ever got into was actually Dragon Ball Z. That was the series that got me into manga and anime and that whole world of entertainment. It's awesome, and I'll talk more about it later when I talk about it individually when we get to that point. Alright, so we're going to start off with One Piece, my favorite series ever. So awesome, I love it so much. Has such a wonderful world that's really expansive, and it goes into tons of characters' backstories and whatnot, and kind of like shows what motivates them, what drives them, you know, what keeps the characters moving forward, what are their dreams, what are their goals, what are their ambitions, right? So yeah, Monkey D. Luffy is an amazing main character. He's so much fun. He never gives up. He's all about his friends and the Straw Hat crew. So yeah, there is over 100 volumes for One Piece, ton of movies. There's a Netflix adaptation which is good, and it's my favorite series ever. I made some stop motion videos with some of the action figures. I own most of the Straw Hats in action figure form, and I'll make a separate video if you guys want to see that of every single action figure that I own, or maybe just specifically One Piece related action figures. So yeah. Alright, so that's the first series. Now let's move on to the next. We have Noragami Stray God. So, this is about gods, and they clash, and the main character wants to be famous, and to be worshipped, and to be praised, but he doesn't have that. So he has to do odd jobs. And it's kind of interesting seeing a god do that. And yeah, I love the anime for this. I really hope we get more seasons for it. And it's so comedic, has a great art style, for sure. And with One Piece, forgot to mention, the art style evolves and changes over time, and it's so much fun. And yeah, so with Noragami though, has great action, comedy, and art. 3 great things about this manga. So yeah, that would be great if we got a movie for Noragami. I think that would be amazing. So yeah, fun stuff there. Alright, and yeah, and I love Yato, Yukine, and Hiyori and their dynamic, the characters. The 3 main characters in Noragami. There's other gods too that are fun. Some not so fun that are enemies of Yato, but yeah, cool stuff there. Alright, so next up we have here is Naruto. So I need to get the first manga box set for this so I can completely read the whole series in its entirety. But I grew up with Naruto. I love it a ton, and it's amazing. Cannot wait to read through the whole series. I don't know why, but I kind of dropped off after Shippuden. Nothing wrong with Shippuden, it just kind of happened. And yeah, so I have a ton of Naruto that I don't know anything about. So that's great for me as a reader and watcher, because I can just, there's a whole bunch of Naruto for me to enjoy, basically. But Naruto is a great main character, and the world of Naruto is really cool with all the different kind of ninja style powers. And yeah, Sasuke is cool, Kakashi is a great mentor, Sakura, she's cool too. Yeah, so I grew up watching Naruto and reading Naruto, my Shonen Jump magazines, and my very first Shonen Jump magazine introduced me to One Piece. I wasn't a fan then. I got into One Piece a few years back in 2017. I've been a big fan ever since. It's my favorite series now. But back to Naruto, it was in my Shonen Jump magazine, a lot of my Shonen Jump magazines actually, and yeah, so I've been into Naruto a long time, and I even went to the panel for the voice actress who plays Naruto a few years ago for the 2022 FanX / Comic-Con here in Utah, so that was pretty cool. Alright, next up we got is Hackswear, the very first chapter, and this is a variant cover. You can pick which one you'd like, but I have yet to make a video on this. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I plan to make a video on this, talk about this series as a topic, so can't wait to do that. But I really love the red background and the red hair. I think that's dope. Alright, so moving on here we got is Apple Black. So the art style reminds me a lot of Bleach, how good it is, and yeah, you can get this on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, and I'm reviewing every volume that comes out for it. It has color pages too, which is great. And yeah, Volume 4 just came out, and the creator's working on Volume 5 currently. So yeah. So Sano, he's really cool. He's known as the Trinity, right? And this is by Saturday AM, who do a lot of different manga series. And they have Saturday PM, which is for like older audiences, and then Saturday AM is for younger audiences, or just, you know, the general audience. So yeah, I love the art style, especially this first front cover. It's awesome. Love how it has color pages, and can't wait to make reviews for every volume that comes out for this. Alright, so next up we got here is Eden Zero. So yeah, this is by the same creator that's Fairy Tail, and there's the front cover without a lot of the text in the way. And yeah, this series is very promising. Wonderful art style, good comedy, interesting world, and I've seen some of the anime, and yeah, I picked this up a little while ago, so yeah, can't wait to get into that more. Alright, next up we got here is Spy Family. So, this is real popular right now, and I cannot wait to dive into it. Looks like a lot of fun. I love like Spy Kids and Spy Family. Looks to be a great series, and Spy Family looks to be a great series, and it definitely is popular for a reason. So, can't wait to get into that. Alright, so we have Tokyo Revengers Omnibus Volumes 1 and 2. And yeah, I haven't read this, but I have listened to one of the songs, and it was awesome. Really dope. So yeah, I cannot wait to dive into this, along with a lot of Volume 1s that I picked up, because I wanted to try a bunch of new series. So yeah. Alright, next up we got is Slam Dunk. Now, manga and sports is a great combo, and is an outstanding combo, I'd say. And I saw the movie for this, the new one that just came out, the first Slam Dunk. Best basketball match I've ever seen in any form. So good. I love the comedy, the art style, the basketball matches that happen, the characters, and yeah, it's so good. I cannot wait to complete collecting the series and then read it as a whole. Alright, next we got is Shaman King. Now this was in my very first Shonen Jump magazine, so it goes back a while. But there's omnibus volumes, and I think it's complete now. It was complete back then, but like years ago. But yeah, I love Shaman King. I've seen a lot of the anime, the new one that came out a few years ago. Yeah, it was either 2021 or 2022, but yeah, great art style. And yeah, they have some action figures for this. That'd be cool if I made an animation with that. But I've known about Shaman King for a while. So, alright, so next up we got is another Volume 1 that I picked up. And that is the Hunters Guild Red Hood. Volume 1. So yeah, I love fantasy, and this looks like a fun spin on the Red Hood kind of story. So yeah, I can't wait to get into that. Alright, next up we got is Blue Lock. And yeah, this is another Volume 1 that I picked up. I picked up quite a few Volume 1s, as you can tell. But there's a lot of great series that I hadn't checked out, so I thought I would do so. Like I said, with manga and sports and anime and sports. So good. Such a great combo. And I cannot wait to get into this because it looks amazing. Alright, next up we got is Akane Banashi. This is about stand-up comedy and being a comedian in Japan. And I love the look of the character designs. And so much fun. I had a blast reading through Volume 1. Very promising new series for sure. And yeah, really interesting premise for sure, with her, the main character, Akane, and how she's trying to, rise through world of comedians. So yeah, awesome stuff. Alright, so next up we got here is Jujutsu Kaisen. I have volumes 0 through 4. I have the little manga box set which you can find at Barnes & Noble. I really hope they, and they probably will, but we'll see. But I really hope that they make a bigger manga box set for Jujutsu Kaisen. Go all out, make it great, and then, yeah, fans will be able to enjoy that. So yeah. Yeah, this has a really cool fantasy world, and really dangerous world for sure. And it's just a fantastic series. I would highly recommend it if you have not checked it out. So good. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright, so I recently had a birthday and I got the Chainsaw Man manga box set, which contains volumes 1 through 11. So yeah, I saw a lot of this at my local Comic-Con. A lot of people dressed up as the characters from Chainsaw Man. So cool, for sure. And I cannot wait to dive into it. So yeah, I have the first 11 volumes, and there's action figures you can get for it, so that should be cool. Diving into this series. And the opening and ending songs for it that they have, there's like a bunch of them actually. Even though there's not too much of the anime out for it yet, they have a bunch of songs that are fun to listen to for sure. Alright, so next we got here is Demon Slayer. So yeah, I have the manga box set which contains the whole story from start to finish. And yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's a dangerous world, but you're rooting for Tanjiro and Nezuko, for Tanjiro to turn his sister back into a human and, adventure through this world and make it through and, be heroes and save people and stuff and defeat monsters and whatnot. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I know there's a movie for it. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's great. So I should check it out. Alright, next up we got here is a classic for me, and that is Bleach. I have the 20th anniversary volume 1. So yeah, this has a one of the best art styles out there. So cool. And yeah, Ichigo is a great main character. The action is so awesome, and I love Rukia, Renji, Ichigo, so many of the characters, Chad, Orihime, Rangiku, Toshiro. So yeah, it's fantastic. I own the whole series. There's 3 manga box sets you can get for it. Alrighty, so moving on to the next volume here in the next series, we got My Hero Academia. So this has a big diverse cast, really cool heroes and villains, menacing villains that is, and yeah, this series is really popular. I got the manga box set for it. Looking forward to the next manga box set, and yeah, Deku is a great main character. So many great characters in this. Like I said, it has a big diverse cast with like Todoroki, he's one of my favorites. All Might's cool. So many great characters, and there's movies you can watch for this. There's video games. It's a fantastic series, and I would highly recommend it. Alright, next we got here is Akira, Volume 1, and yeah, this was a gift from my friend Paul. So yeah, shout out to him. And yeah, Akira is awesome. The movie is visceral and compelling. There's a cool shot of like a kind of a helicopter chopper there. So yeah. Alright, so next up we got here is the Vizbig for Dragon Ball. And I own all the Vizbigs for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I love both for different reasons, and I'm really hoping we get a Vizbig for Dragon Ball Super for the whole series. Just having it complete on a shelf, like the whole story of Goku and his friends, that'd be fantastic. All right, and yeah, DBZ got me into manga and anime. So I really owe it to Akira Toriyama and his hard work into me getting into all these different, really fun and unique and interesting series. And my favorite character would have to be Gohan. Alright, so next up we got is Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal editions. These are really nice, lovely art style, lovely editions, and Ed and Al are great. Really cool world that feels like a real place. Alchemy is really interesting, and yeah, another highly recommendation for me. Alright, and then lastly here we got is Haikyuu, which I haven't read all of Slam Dunk, but we'll see what series ends up being my favorite sports manga and anime. So yeah, I love how you know, there's like a lot of funny moments in this, like how Hinata and Tobio, the two characters here, started off as enemies and then end up on the same team in volleyball in high school. That was really funny. You're often on the edge of your seat with these matches. It's really great on character development, and yeah, it's really motivational, uplifting, and a fantastic series. So yeah, I'll have to count how many manga volumes I have. My manga collection has kind of changed over the years, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, maybe in another 6 months or so, I'll make another collection video update. Peace out. Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I have a brand new video for you guys. This is going to be a surprise, and it's going to be my 2024 manga collection tour, including all of my anime, all of my manga, and some of my anime figures. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, we have Haikyuu, an amazing series. I was listening to the music at work the other day. So inspirational, so motivational, so awesome. I love the character designs. They look great. We're getting movies to finish off the anime, which is an interesting choice, but I'm not going to complain. More Haikyuu is it's always good. I would have preferred, you know, having more seasons for the TV show, but you know, at least we're getting the movies. So there's that. So yeah, I love Hinata and Tobio, their dynamic, and all the dynamic between the cast of characters on the team of Kurosano, and not just the team of Kurosano, you know, the other teams, like Nekima and more. The great King, him right there in the middle, his team, his match against the Kurosano team was amazing to watch, and all the practice matches and everything about that is so cool, so entertaining. You can really feel the speed of the volleyball while reading or watching, and you can see the volleyball shooting through the logo of Haikyuu there, so that is very cool. So yeah, I have volumes 1 all the way down through all of the volumes, so all the way through 45, and I love how this looks with volume 45 and volume 1. See that? It's great. So yeah, I'll leave that like that. Moving on down, we have a bunch of volume 1s. So we got One Punch Man, Eden Zero, Tokyo Revengers, Blue Lock, Red Hood, Spy Family, Shaman King, and then also Orange, complete. Haikyuu is also complete. And then we have Hackswear, a comic book that I got for a review, which is very cool. First time that's ever happened to me. Next up we have is more Apple Black. I made a review on that. Feel free to check it out. And then we have Akane Banashi. I need to get more volumes of this because I've really enjoyed volume 1. It's very entertaining, very funny, had great art. An amazing series that I want to get the rest of one day. That's Slam Dunk. So funny, so cool. One of the best series out there ever, especially for basketball. Sports and manga and anime are a perfect combination. So good. And I saw the movie, the first Slam Dunk in the theater. So good. That's like the best basketball match I've ever seen. So next up we have is Jujutsu Kaisen 0 through 4. And hopefully we get a proper manga box set. And what I mean by that is one that'll have 20 or 23 volumes. Somewhere around there. A bigger box set that would look really nice on the shelf. And that would be great for all the Jujutsu Kaisen fans out there. Then I have a sampler right there. And then some art books. Alright, so moving down, we have the entirety of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. You are the reason that I got into manga and anime. Dragon Ball Z was my gateway into that world, and I really appreciate it. He had a huge influence, and will continue to have huge influence on art and anime, and just in general. And these are the Vizbigs. So, yeah. They're really nice. I hope we get Vizbigs for Super. That would be amazing. I love all the different illustrations of Goku here. And, yeah, what can I say? So many things. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball, the series, so much. And, yeah, I met the voice actor who plays Goku, the English dub voice actor, Sean, at my local Comic-Con years ago. He signed my magazine. I'll show that later. The Cell Saga, that's my favorite part of Dragon Ball Z, for sure. And my favorite part of Dragon Ball, that's a good question. Let's see here. Probably with Mercenary Tao. I like that part a lot. But there's so many great arcs. I mean, the Red Ribbon Army, that's probably my favorite part. Alright, so next up we got is Full Metal Alchemist. The beautiful Full Metal editions. This mangaka also does Silver Spoon, which I really love. So, there's that. Full Metal Alchemist feels like it could be a real world and a real place. So well written. So well drawn. It's amazing. Speaking of amazing artwork, we have Bleach. Bleach used to be my favorite series. It still holds a special place in my heart. And I love it so much. And we got the 1,000 Year Blood War anime arc animated part of it. And we're going to get the rest of it later on. But, yeah, Bleach is so good. I love the artwork. It's amazing. The volumes look really clean. I have the special 20th anniversary volume there. And, yeah. Ichigo is a really cool main character. The action is amazing. I love it. It's fantastic. So, yeah, I have Bleach in its entirety. Alright, that's it for this shelf. On to the next. Alright, next up we got is My Hero Academia. Man, what an awesome superhero series. They have 3 movies for this. They're all great. I think the third one's the best by far. I got the first manga box set for this. Can't wait till we get more. That'll be great. And yeah, Teku's a great main character. Has a huge cast that's diverse and excellent. And great villains, great heroes. It has so many awesome things about it. I love it. I love the training segments that kind of feel like a video game at times. Yeah, I definitely need to get up to the newest volumes for that. So yeah. Alright, next up we got is Chainsaw Man 1 through 11. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is very entertaining. yeah, I have this little manga box set which contains volumes 1 through 11. And yeah, if you're gonna get the manga, go with this little box set, or maybe later on they'll release a bigger box set. That would be nice, for sure. And I love Power. She's a great character. So yeah. And then above here we got my Dune Lego set, my Millennium Falcon Lego set. So that's cool. Next up we got is Demon Slayer. So I have in its entirety completed. So yeah, we have Tanjiro right there. I made a Lego animation if you want to check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. Yeah, this figure was given to me by my best friend Paul. He helps me out with videos from time to time, so that's cool. But yeah, I haven't read this all, or I haven't seen all this show yet. It's still ongoing, the show. So yeah, I can't wait to do that. Read it, watch the rest of it, and more. See the movie? I have not seen the movie yet, but I want to. So yeah, that's it for this little shelf. And then we got Naruto here, volumes 28 all the way through 72, which is all of Shippuden. And I don't have the first box set for Naruto. I need to get it though, for sure. I want to get it for sure. And at my local Comic-Con, I went to the panel for the voice actress who plays Naruto. The English voice actress, that is. That was neat. Loved that. Naruto's so good. It's so iconic. It's the best ninja series out there, in my opinion. So yeah. Can't wait to read it all for the first time, and I'll do that once I get the first manga box set for Naruto, and I'll make some reviews on it. Next up we got is Mashle. So I got Mash, I got Lance, and then more characters. So yeah, got the first volume for it, got the figures for it because I wanted to make some videos on the opening songs and make a stop motion version of them. I already made one that's out right now that people are enjoying, but yeah, I'll make another video with Mashle in it. So yeah, alright, on to the last shelf. Alrighty, and moving on to the very last part of this collection video. We got all of my One Piece collection. It's quite a bit. All the volumes pretty much that are out. I haven't got volume 105 yet, but I do have the first 4 box sets. Can't wait till we get a 5th. That would be fantastic. So yeah, I absolutely love One Piece. It's such an iconic and amazing series. I love it so much. I love all the Straw Hats. I love all the villains. So good. Such a great series. Without a doubt, my favorite. And yeah, that's not it for this shelf. Alright, and then next we got down here is Noragami, Stray God, 1 through 25. My Shonen Jump magazines. So here we have my signed copy of my Shonen Jump magazine by Sean. It says to Ryan. Isn't that great? For sure. So yeah, glad to have that. One Piece is awesome. If you have any questions about any stories that you've seen in my collection video, make sure to leave it down in the comments. And yeah, I can't wait to make next year's video. But anyways, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, peace.